Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E.N.E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E.N.E. the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up the smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E.N.E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E.N.E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no say gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane nonstop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they do harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stocks and Stocks. I got my brother King L's in the building. We in E.N.E Studios.
Glitch the guarantee.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
E.N.E.
You know?
2020 got me seeing so clear.
Smash that like button,
put your boy shit.
Social engineer.
Martian Glitch. We cool niggas. This is the club. We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain, that's vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Don't break the code, this family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers, we Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher with shit. E.N.E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rollin' haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe Brain. I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E.N.E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah, this is what we do. Shout out to my brother Bliss Guarantee, my brother Tosh Boots. Everybody else in the trap room, man. Everybody get their phone popping tomorrow. Yeah. What up? It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And y'all already know we here. Got my brother King L's in the building.
What up? Top's gonna surprise you today.
You know what I'm talking about? We over here late last minute smashing food. You know what I'm talking about, man? Hey, man, brothers be running around, man. You know, brothers be running around. Brothers be hungry, man. And, you know, it just is what it is, man. What's good with y'all, though, man? How y'all doing? All right? Chilling like a villain, you dig? Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? And we here. You know what I'm talking about? We got some interesting topics we're going to discuss tonight. You understand me? It's a beautiful thing. And, you know, we appreciate all the support, man. You know, tonight's show is going to be a little different in the sense that we're going to be speaking on things that we talk about occasionally, but we're going to really focus on these narratives that are being spun in the media concerning sports, right? So this is what we're going to address tonight, and that's how we're going to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get to my jack real quick. You know? Did you send me the stories? Right? You sent them to my email or?
Yeah, it's to the email.
Okay.
You should be able to pull them up in there. I sent them to you in order too. Well, for the most part, in order.
All right. Hold on, let me go to my email real quick, y'all. Mm-hmm. Here we go right here. Sports news. All right.
You want to let you pull it up on the computer?
I mean, yeah, but it's just so easy to do it from my phone. Ready? We're going to get straight to it, man. We ain't going to waste no time. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing out there tonight, man? You know, it's Tuesday, man. We here, man. What's good? What's up with y'all? How y'all doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? Talk back to us, man. We talk back, man. Yeah, man. We apologize about that, man. Yeah, though, man. We here, man. You know what I'm talking about? We definitely in the building. Yeah. Some CBS Sports. What did I say? Yeah, man. We here, man. The first story of the night.
You want me to log into mine? That way you could just drag the stories over?
I mean, well, yeah.
I got my email pulled up over here.
Yeah, that'll work too.
I could pull it up on here.
Yeah, you could just put it, yeah, and do that. That'll be sweet too. Yeah, man, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, y'all, man. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Say you good, Tox? That's what's up, man. We like to hear that, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know? We're going to wait for L to put it. Sort of the first story we got for the night. We're going to be talking about UConn, man. The March Madness Day 4 recap. You dig? Who y'all got? Who y'all picking? You know? Who y'all picking?
Who you with?
Who you with? Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page, man. We here and we in the building. He said, "Yo, L, are you still going to freestyle?"
I told you I was trying. We get it, bro. Hey, I'm ready whenever, bro.
We're gonna get to that, man. Let's do some of these stories. Though. I told
you I was gonna surprise you, Tox. Don't worry about it, bro.
We're gonna get to it, man. Don't even trip, man.
No, I got you, bro.
We're gonna get straight to it, man. Don't even trip, man. You feel me? Don't even trip, man. We got bars on deck. You dig? What y'all need to do is smash that like button, man. Get these notifications out, man. Share it on your social engineer, man. Share on your Facebook. Share on your everything right now. That's what y'all need to be doing. You did?
I got you, Todd. Don't worry about it, bro.
I said, oh, I didn't even press
I
that.
don't know.
Glitch said UNC.
UNC.
How them babies in the blue like I'm anti-UNC. Hey, man, it don't matter what the occasion is. There's going to be some E.N.E bars for it. You hear me? It don't matter what the situation is. We're going to have some E.N.E bars for it, man. You know what I'm talking about?
UNC. How much money y'all got on them bets, though?
What you got? What it hitting for, though, Glitch?
I'm definitely taking bets. My bank is open. Ain't nobody hit my line, though. Man.
What is hitting for, man?
I told her the bank is open over here. No, my UConn boys, I got money on whatever. Name your price.
What is hitting for?
I mean,
you know?
I want to see niggas' brackets. You know what I mean? Because niggas can say who they want, but when you look at their brackets, that's how you see where it's really at. You know,
what they hitting for? I
gotta respect Court, man. Court burned out first round, you know what I mean? But he stuck with his team. He did pick. He did pick Kentucky to win it.
Oh, okay. To win?
Yeah, I don't know what Court was smoking on. But
the whole game?
Yeah.
You talking about Kentucky State?
Nah, Kentucky.
Or regular Kentucky?
Yeah, regular Kentucky.
The Wildcats?
Yeah.
Oh, he was fooling. He was fooling thinking they're going to take the whole thing.
Of course, money got donated early, man. He donated to the pot. Shout out to Court, you know what I mean? Shout out, you know what I mean? Nah, UNC, I always tell people, man, people be trying to knock UNC, and I actually like UNC, you know? I just honestly think I'm going to just be 100 with everybody. UConn, if UConn plays their basketball, they beat anybody by 20. Only reason we only won by like 16 the other day is because we shot our worst game of the season. We literally was like 3 for 22 for the 3-point line.
That's terrible.
And still won by 15 and was up by 30 at a point. I just don't, I honestly just don't, like I said, we have to play a horrible game for anybody to beat us. We have to play a horrible game.
Come on, UConn?
Yeah, it don't matter who we're playing against. I don't care who we better than all the teams top down. It just really come down to if we play our game. If we play our game, there's nobody that can fuck with us. Nobody. like DMX said, nobody. Nobody can fuck. No, they can't fuck with me then. They can't fuck with me now. Nobody.
Wrestling the answer to X, man.
You know what I mean? Nah, but real talk. I mean, when you watch UConn play, our offense is one of the best ran offenses. I mean, I ain't seen an offense ran this nice since like damn near the Princeton offense.
Is D-Mill email still coming on?
D-Mill did not hit me back today. So I'm not sure.
That's all good.
But he has the link and everything. But yeah, nah, man. But nah, it's some good basketball being played. We've seen a lot of high scores, a lot of 100-point games. I think it was no 100-point games since like 2019.
Did you put it?
We had like the first weekend we had like 6 or 7 20-point games. So yeah, man.
Glitch said he disagreed.
Well, you can disagree, but we already played y'all. If you forgot, I sent you the game. So whatever you disagree with, I already go to your text messages. We already played UNC.
Glitch said he'd be on in 3 minutes.
Yeah, nobody care. Hey, I'm just telling you with any fucking like, and I told niggas this early in the season. I've been kind of humble with it. I ain't been talking too much about UConn, but I'm gonna start. You know what I mean? I'm just.
So you gonna start talking your shit now?
There's nobody that can fuck with us, hands down. It's not even like close. It's like niggas forgot last year. Our team was worse, and we beat everybody in the tournament by.
What are you talking about, Glitch?
Yeah. We beat everybody by 20 plus last year. And the only reason, like I said, we didn't win by 20 plus every night. And we still have we're about to break the longest streak for double digits winning the tournament straight. 8 straight games winning by double digits. It's almost what you call a domination. I mean, honestly, let's be real. Like, we ain't going. I ain't even just saying if it was my team. If it was a whole other team, I'll say the same thing. Because when you watch, if you watch the game, see, I watch these games. I don't just talk about them and I ain't watching. Like, I watched North Carolina a lot this year. I watched a lot of UConn. I watched a lot of Purdue games. I watched a lot of. I watched a couple Old State games. Waste of time, really. That was just being in bars and shit. Big Ten games, period. And I watched, what else did I watch this year? I watched some Duke games. But, yeah, I mean, when you, Kansas, I watched some Kansas games, too, and some Houston games. So I can't say I can speak on everybody, but for the most part, I've watched more than 1 or 2 games from all those teams I just named. And I watched 3 Kentucky games. But I will say that UNC is one of the ones that I always speak heavily about. Even though a lot of people don't have trust in UNC, which I get. Because they live and die by R.J. Davis. I mean, Davis is basically they live and die by. And this is why I feel like another reason we are the separation, because we got 7 guys that could drop 20 plus on any given night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our bench is, we got people on our bench that they are, you know what I mean? Robinson, shit. Cam Spencer is shooting 45% from the 3-point line. You know, we got the best big man in the country. Klingon is the best 2-way. Defense, offense. Got the best guard, Trisha Newton, one of the top 3 guards in the nation. We got the best, we got 2 of the top 10 3-point shooters in the nation.
I don't know, man. That's
we got the best freshman, Stephon Castle. One freshman of the year. Bro. I'm talking about. I ain't even going to the youngest on the bench. I ain't even hit the whole bench yet. Like,
you said, what more can you say?
We got another dude that they talking about is a top 5 freshman, and I ain't even talking about who I just said, Stephon Castle. Like, we got our team is deep, man. And you ain't got a chance. And then when you watch it, like I said, it's more just the offense they run. If you love real basketball and you really appreciate the whole, like the intricacies of basketball, like everything, the details, our defense and offense is one of the best in the country on both ends. We top 3 in both. There's no other team close to that. We play defense. First 2 games of the tournament in the first half, nobody scored above 20 points on us, which nobody, like, as much as everybody's concerned and talking about our offense, we shut niggas down on the defense too. So, shit, man. Like I said, we just gotta have a bad game to lose. Like, we had a bad game already. Shit, last game was a bad game. Shooting 3 of 22, and we one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. Yeah. It could get ugly, man.
So smash that like button, man.
You
gonna bring the story up, bro?
Story up. Oh, there you go. A lot of stories out.
Waiting on L to put the stories on the screen, man, and we about to get straight to it, man. You did? Smash that like button, man.
How you do it? I don't know how you do it. You can play that.
No, I'm gonna do it right here.
Yep, it's already ready to go. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, don't bet against UConn, y'all. Do what you do, but just don't bet against them.
Right?
Don't do it.
Let's go.
3 number 1 seeds in action on Sunday, and for Houston, it will survive and advance. Houston hangs on in overtime against Texas A&M. The Aggies force overtime thanks to that right there. Anderson Garcia, who beat the buzzer with his 9th 3-pointer of the season. Then an OT, Emmanuel Sharp and the Cougars find a way. Sharp hit 7 3-pointers, leading the way with 30 points, but he was one of 4 Cougars who fouled out. Houston advances to its 5th straight Sweet 16. They'll play Duke in Dallas. Donovan Clingan dominating in Brooklyn, 14 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 blocks, the most blocks ever by a UConn player in an NCAA tournament game as UConn defeats Northwestern 75-58. Kling Kong in Connecticut, the first defending champ to reach the Sweet 16 since Duke in 2016. Huskies advance to Boston, where they'll face San Diego State in a rematch of last year's national championship. From one big man to another, reigning National Player of the Year Zach Edey and Purdue crushed Utah State, winning by 39. Edey had another double-double. First player with 50 points, 35 rebounds, while shooting 65% through 2 games of an NCAA tournament since Kareem in 1968. Boilermakers advanced to the Sweet 16 to play Gonzaga, who they beat earlier this season at the Maui Invitational. All right, back here with Chip Patterson. UConn and Purdue making opening week statements in the Big Dance. Huskies outscored their 2 opponents by 56.
I think that's enough of that video right there. We don't need to see no more of that. You did.
I see it's about to go down.
So, as y'all see, man, the Huskies is the talk of the town. So,
Fuck what they talk about. You know what I mean? They can say, you can talk feelings basketball, but we're going to talk reality basketball over here. Hey, real talk. We're going to talk the real.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
You know I'm just talking stuff, Glitch, man.
He talking stuff, but he believes what he's talking right now. Nah, I mean, shit, we've been watching all year, man. Ain't no fluke where people at, man. Like I said, I want to see Purdue because Purdue been the team that everybody keep talking about. So, you know what I mean? I want to see it. They're talking about that's the story. Right here, let me just bring it up.
Yeah, the second one. Now we're about to get.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to this.
We're gonna get to the women's NCAA. You know what I'm talking about? The women's NCAA been popping. My brother Glitch the Guarantee was good.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
You already know what it is, man. We over here, man, moving and grooving.
Yes, sir.
So you want to feel what El was saying about them old Huskies, man?
I hear what he's saying, man. El should be having a little slant to it sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying?
You say what happened?
What you say, Glitch?
I said, I heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? I agree with some of what he said about them Huskies, but you know what I'm saying? It'd be at a slant sometimes.
I ain't heard a lot.
He said it'd be at a slant sometimes, though. He said your opinion, he agreed with it, but it'd be at a slant at times.
This ain't even at a slant. You could listen to any analyst, they're gonna tell you the same thing I said. And they actually jump out the window more than me. I'm keeping it even more kosher. If you listen to these analysts, they talking about is UConn in the field.
Yeah, but what the analysts fail to realize, bro, is that this is the NCAA tournament, bro. Anything can happen.
We all realize it.
So UConn can still play a great game and still lose, is what I'm saying. That's my point.
No, not us.
Okay.
We play a great game. We scoring 120 on a nigga.
Okay. That's that slant shit I be talking about. That's that slant shit I be talking about.
Yeah.
He said that's what you talking about right there, man.
No great
because
game.
that's not a fact. That's not a fact, is what I'm saying. It's not a fact.
We scoring 100 plus for sure.
Okay, if you score 100 plus and the other team score 100 plus too, then what? Even if y'all playing a great game and y'all lose.
Rob, our defense doesn't allow anything.
L, this is the NCAA tournament, L. Come on, man. This ain't our first time doing this, man. This ain't our first time doing this, man.
Last year, didn't nobody score over 65 on us. What makes you think somebody gonna score over 70 on us and we better this year?
Hey, I ain't saying that y'all not better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is the NCAA tournament. You could play a great game and still lose, is what I'm saying. It don't matter what the team is.
Not us, though.
You hope not, y'all. Let's say that. You hope not.
If we play a great game, we blowing anybody out.
Pause.
Yeah, we blowing somebody out.
That may be true, L, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying that
Playing
y'all
devil's
can't go.
advocate.
I'm not saying that y'all can't go through the tournament and have, what I'm saying, outstanding wins and dominate teams. I'm not saying that y'all can't do that. I'm just saying that you know how the tournament go, man. You know how the tournament go.
But that's what
You
I
know what
said.
I'm
We
saying?
have a horrible game for us to have.
It's gonna be good. This Sweet 16 round gonna be we'll see. But I think the Sweet
Our only
16
team
round
is,
is nice too.
all right, so I'm gonna say it like this. When I was talking about it earlier to my homie, I told him exactly what I just said here. UNC and Purdue are really the only other team. Well, Marquette.
That's my sleeper squad, Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette could be a sleeper, but shit, we beat them niggas by 40. That's what I'm saying. We just beat them niggas by 40 last week.
That's why I said they
40 one week, and then we beat them by 35 the next week. And that's the best team that was next to us that they was talking about that they thought could make a deep run or get to the championship and play us. And I'm like, well, if they play us, what we gonna beat them by? 40 again? we averaged 30 points. I mean, like I said, man, I want us to keep playing how we playing. As long as we play our game, I don't see nobody that can stop us. That's all I can say.
That's real. I can say the same thing about my Tar Heels.
Except for we already beat y'all.
I mean, y'all beat us earlier in the season, but I mean, y'all didn't bomb us. I mean, we can definitely play with y'all. Don't make it seem like pause. Don't make it seem like we can't get on the court and do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not just y'all. See, it's not just y'all. Y'all actually I like.
Cheers to the Huskies and cheers to the Tar Heels, man.
Tar Heels. I actually like the Tar Heels. They one of my favorite.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Tar Heels is in the fucking final. Damn, Mark. They in the
Sweet 16.
They in the Sweet 16 like every year for like. Damn.
They were shaking. Now did y'all admit
most everything in NCAA history? Go check it. Most everything. Most wins. Most Sweet 16s. Most Elite Eights. Most Final Fours. Number one, North Carolina.
Hey, if we go back to back this year, we'd be the 8th team to ever do it in history, right?
That'll be real. And y'all got a strong chance to do it. Y'all got a strong chance to do
it. That will put us what? 2 behind y'all?
We got 6. How many y'all got? Yeah.
So if we tie y'all with our history, think about it, bro. UConn, man, it's gonna be. Hey, niggas don't want. Hey, I'm trying to tell niggas y'all do not want UConn to win this year, cause y'all ain't gonna want to hear what I start saying.
Yeah, you definitely right. I don't want them to win. I want my Tar Heels. I want my Tar Heels to win. I want my Tar Heels to win.
For what niggas been talking about my UConn niggas for these past couple of years, and we get up to 6 and we up there, I already feel like we got one of the best college programs ever, but niggas don't ever give us that credit. But if we get this 6 and do it on a back-to-back fashion, oh man. With the way the talent is now spread all across, back then it was only like 5-6 good teams most of the time. If that. Now it's teams is coming in 16 seeds, knocking down number 1 seeds every year. So it's more talent.
Spread around. Yep, definitely.
So if we double up, this will be the first time since Florida.
In 2008. Yep.
Yeah, we double up, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like niggas gotta put respect on UConn's name, man.
Y'all got a strong chance to do it. Y'all definitely have a strong chance to do it. I definitely see y'all making it to the Final Four. I definitely see y'all getting there. I definitely see y'all getting there.
I want the hardest path because I want to play against y'all and I want to play Purdue in the.
Well, y'all wouldn't play us unless we made it to the national championship.
No, the Final Four. We're on the same side.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I think y'all got my bracket, UConn and North Carolina, actually.
Yeah, I got UConn, North Carolina, and mine. So we'll see, man. That's because I don't want nobody to have no excuses. Like last year, everybody, all UConn had an easy path, which I don't know what the fuck an easy path in the tournament is. That shit didn't come out until my team won it, of course. Now they're talking about easy paths in the tournament. I've never heard that shit in my life until last year, bro. But I let niggas have it. But this
Yeah, I
year,
don't believe in it. I don't believe in the easy pass shit, man.
I don't believe in it either.
What I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can win at any given time in the tournament. So it ain't no such thing as an easy pass.
That's how I feel, Rob. But that's what a lot of niggas kept telling me last year, that we had an easy path and all this. And I was like, all right, whatever. I see ain't nobody really talk about the championship last year, none of that. So I ain't bring it up too much. It is what it is. When UConn won, college basketball don't matter to nobody no more, So we trying to make it not matter for 2 years in a row. That's all I care about.
And y'all got a strong chance, for real. Y'all got a strong chance.
But like I said, I got y'all right there. I got Purdue and I got Marquette. And that's what I would like to see in the Final Four. Well, I don't think Marquette and Purdue, can go to the Final Four. I think it would have to be matter of fact, I
got Kansas. I got Kansas.
Because Purdue and Marquette would have to play each other.
Yeah.
So I got Creighton, I think, making it from the bottom, and then I had Marquette beating Purdue. But I would like to see Purdue because they keep talking about that's the team that was the best team. That's supposed to be the best team all year in the country.
Right.
So I want to play against who they said was the best team.
All right, well, let's go to this next story featuring our brother E.N.E, man, talking about these chicks, man. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, let's subscribe to the page, man.
How you about to do it?
Oh, some tripping.
I don't know. Let me hit it twice. There you go.
The women are far more interesting. There's two stories that resonate more than anything, and we need to get over it because it's the absolute positive truth. Is Caitlin Clark going to win the national championship and cement her legacy as one of the greatest female college basketball players ever? I think she already has. Please don't get me wrong. But when you want to compare her or eclipse her over a Cheryl Miller, a Diana Taurasi, or Breonna Stewart, the list goes on and on. You got to get a championship.
Got to get one.
Breonna Stewart won all
You got to get one.
Diana Taurasi had 3 titles. Cheryl Miller had 2. You got to get one. Despite the fact you're leading the nation in points and assists, averaging over 32 a game, you still need 1 title, just 1. So watching whether or not Caitlin Clark is going to do it, that's one storyline. You know what the other storyline is? Would they beat LSU in a rematch if they faced one another? Because that's possible.
Nope.
Would they beat LSU, led by Angel Reese? Would that happen? That's another possibility. And then here's the biggest possibility. I think this is the biggest story in women's college basketball, bigger than Caitlin Clark. LSU versus South Carolina.
Right.
LSU versus
the game. I gotta agree with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to talk about the greatness. What about Pat Summitt, the late great Pat Summitt, God rest her soul, Gino Auriemma and what he's done?
We gotta talk about Staley.
Kim Mulkey and what she's doing at LSU, what she used to do at Baylor. She won 3 titles at Baylor, won 1 at LSU last year.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn Staley is undefeated in back-to-back seasons. Dawn Staley is like 68-1 over the last 2 years. Dawn Staley is like 105-3 over the last 3 years.
Crazy.
I mean, damn.
Same,
and you saw how South Carolina and LSU got into it. Ladies and gentlemen, that sound right there is supposed to be a leading producer for the podcast that doesn't know how to make sure his equipment is turned off before we go to tape it. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. He's got this experience, but somehow he just embarrassed himself like that. I mean, can you believe it? But anyway, I digress. The point is, South Carolina, LSU, SEC Conference, reigning defending national champions, LSU, best team in basketball, South Carolina, led by Dawn Staley. That, to me, is more compelling than the men's game. And the women's game, let me say this because it needs to be said. The women's game has really elevated itself. And I think it's time for the rest of us all to take notice. These women, what's the reason for it? It could be Title IX. I mean, it could be names like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Juju Watkins out of USC, who's a bad sister, Cameron Brink. I mean, it could be a host of all of this stuff. But Title IX, 1972, remember that. Because you're talking about how the act mandated equitable treatment of girls and women in educational institutions that receive federal funds. And so all of a sudden, you got into a situation where what are we talking about here? We're talking about equipment. We're talking about notoriety. We're talking about all of these different things. They have it now. And the women's game, dare I say, is more marketable and is competitive ratings-wise with the men in college basketball. Keep your eyes on this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a dramatic shift that is taking place, and we can't ignore it.
Recordings.
Hey man, I gotta agree with Stephen A. Man.
He has some good points.
He got some great takes and great points. I gotta say, man. You know.
So Verge, I love to hear Verge say this. You know what I mean?
What's that?
That you agree.
No, I mean I agree. I mean, for me to not agree with Stephen A. just said, that would be dabbling in the arena of cognitive dissonance, man. It's clear to see, and I know why L's saying that, because you know I'm the one that says you niggas is ass like women's basketball.
Y'all know we just had this conversation.
My man James hit me up and was talking shit to me that day too. Yeah. Listen, man, I gotta admit it, y'all, right?
Can I be a prophet on this one?
I give L his P's, man. You right?
This is about 3 months ago.
I gotta say this, y'all. Since I've been paying attention to women's basketball, specifically going into March Madness, now notice, and when Flea said this, I didn't even notice this glitch until Flea said this, and then I actually had to go check on it because I was thinking like, well, damn, the chicks have March Madness every year too. So, but when I went and checked, they just this season started putting or NCAA women's March Madness. That's crazy. I think that's crazy.
Yep.
But like Stephen A. just said, and like we all know, like L been telling me, and my man G's been telling me too, women's basketball, especially on the collegiate level, has been very entertaining. It's very competitive. They got some very nice young ladies from all over the country playing at LSU, playing at South Carolina, playing at Iowa, playing at Ohio State, playing at Michigan, playing at UNC, playing at Cal. I mean, I've just seen all type of chicks everywhere. I'm like, they are at Oklahoma. Like they're actually making basketball more exciting than you dudes, man.
Big girls out here hooping.
You got what school you play for?
It's a couple. It's one.
The big girl, big Audi Crooks.
It's a couple.
Scored 40 in her first ever NCAA game. She tournament game. Dropped 40 on y'all. She big as hell. She's like the same size as me.
She's like 40 and 14 boards.
This little girl the same size as me. I checked her stats list. They said that girl Audi Crooks is 6'3" and 187 pounds. That's a big girl, like. She better be playing basketball. You did?
Nah, man.
We're going to get to some E.N.E music real quick, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be right back with y'all. And since we got my man Glitch and my man L's in here, it's only right that we play something from them, man. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. You know what I'm talking about? Subscribe to the page, Jack. You understand what I'm saying, man? Share your social engineering, man. You know what I'm talking about? And we here, Jack. Let's go.
If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that.
Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop that. Diamonds on a nigga from the mud, came from different types of pressure. Thank the Lord bless her. Watch how I adjust her. Views for these draws, can't get full from my liquor. Hit the source, we of course gon' minimize the doors. Trying to hit and make more green than leaves in the fours. Far from a tourist, need to get my core rit. My brothers is artists, one hit, we all it. God gave me the sight to hit my target. It's like rewind, getting buried cause I switched my mind. Say, me and me, let some time to make trips of rice day. Guess you could say that we eating pancakes. That's a sweet flip when you let your man back. I seen preacher man turn victim to only fans in the strip club. Got to hold us together, so I'ma stay clipped up. It's filthy in these streets, on drunk bum, keep the 40 grip. Don't make me kick a bitch out my house on my 40 shit. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop that. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop that.
Nigga, aim high while lame niggas remain low. I'm from an era of purple haze and fire growth. Real stories, if I spit it, it's true for sure. I'm trying to get me a beat. I need a few of those so I can lay up gas to start my day up. Shit, I'm spitting bullets the same size as K-cups. Damn, alarm clock to these niggas, they better wake up. I'm giving the game a shake up. Trying to triple my pay up. It's 2023. These verses, get your cake up. I really got a diamond effect. Bitch, I'm Jacob. Betty Crocker couldn't bake the shit, I cook it fat. I'm talking bars, niggas probably think I'm cooking crack. Guac, cheese, fettuccine, give me all of that. I need glitch, nigga, and the shit been a money rap. E.N.E, you can label me up under that. Shit still come full circle, like a cul-de-sac.
If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop that. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main time, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop that.
Yeah. What up? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, you did. Trill Vibes Music, my brother King L, Blitz, both in the building. You did. You already know how we do it, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Tap in and walk with us. Yeah. What up, man? You already know what it is, man.
It was Draymond just choked the nigga out. We gonna see what how.
These are amazing.
Wow, that's good.
Wow, these are good.
It's delicious. What if I told you that you can get your daily dosage?
See, you wasn't gonna catch me on the pack. Look, and to be totally honest with you, not just saying this because you here, you look like you 28 years old and still could play in the NBA right now. Is it a reason that you're not in the NBA, or is it just that you say, you know what, I served my time, I had a good career, and I'm gonna move on? Or is this that it was no situation for you? Because the shit that I see you still doing today, I'm like, Jamal, is no way in the world is 480 players better than Jamal Crawford right now in the NBA.
To be honest, I think, like, think about it. My highest scoring month of my career was the last month, and I'm 39 years old. And so I got, my last game is 51. That's all off the bench. I averaged 31 points and 6 assists off the bench at 39 years old. So honestly, it took me a while to figure it out. Job the next year. So I'm like, what's going on? And the only answer I could come up with is, at that age, you're not really supposed to still be doing it. You're supposed to be the vet on the bench, just like, yo, this is how you do it. When I was doing it, when I could hoop, you know, I saw this, and that, and you helped that way, which I was cool with. I did that for the first part of the season. But at that age, they don't want you to still be scoring like that. They want you to be the vet. Because think about it, you got a fan base, people still want to see you, and that could get in the way of a young player, you know, reaching his potential if you're delaying that by still balling out there. So that was the only thing I could think of, because they couldn't question character or my game.
So you averaged 31 off the bench. In your last game that you had 51 points?
And 51 points, 5 assists. And me and Kobe are the only 2 players in history to get 25 for 3 straight games in their 19th year or more. And mine's off the bench.
That you ain't read that stat.
He's like, read that
he said, bring that up. But, you know, saying everything that you just said, Gilly, you smoking crazy. I don't know if it's just weed at this point. But listen, to be totally honest with you, Gilly didn't back down, and Gilly still wants to play. And I let everybody know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And this is what I was talking about earlier when I said we're going to address some of these narratives, man. We already addressed the narrative with the NCAA, with the women's and the men's. That's the narrative that's been going on for a long, long time. But as we see with Stephen A., that's definitely, that narrative is changing up. Because clearly the chicks is showing out more than the dudes. But this narrative right here, this is a narrative that it's been perpetuated in the NBA for at least the past 20 years, right? And I'm going to just go ahead and say it, man. We're talking about LeBron, man.
Well,
you feel me?
Before we even get there, because I don't want this to come because...
You don't want it to be biased?
We just average Joes, as they would say on the basketball court. We the dudes in the crowd yelling from the crowd, right? Right. So let's hear from the dudes that played in the game. You know what I mean? Because who better to tell you about it than the people that faced it?
That's a fact.
So let's get to the legend.
Let's go. Everybody that played against Jamal Crawford.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. I hope you're ready for your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at what NBA legends have to say about Jamal Crawford. Now, if you follow my show on a regular basis, then you know that I don't cover too much new school NBA, but there are a handful of players that I really enjoy, and Jamal Crawford obviously being one of them. But before we dive into today's episode, I want to ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, enough said. Let's get right into it.
We'll go check out the homies' content, man. What's his name? David. David something NBA.
Now the first clip that we're going to take a look at is also my favorite clip of the entire video. It's from NBA Open Court, and Steve Smith is talking about when he realized that it's time to retire. And what this has to do with Jamal Crawford, let's have a look.
Guy with Jamal Crawford threw it through my legs.
It's time to quit.
I remember that.
It's time to quit.
I've seen that. You remember that?
Oh, this sounds like the Don't Remind Me segment from an earlier show. Go ahead.
You know, the new up screener rolls. So I put my foot on the sideline thinking he has nowhere to go. He threw it through my legs and laid it up. But I looked at Bernie Bickerstaff as my coach, and he said, time.
It was a combination.
We looked at each other.
Jamal,
my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
No, they like
Jamal Crawford. Make it 4.
Right.
Jamal Crawford is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Right. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I can't forget
Jamal
that.
got some real stuff.
Yeah, he do.
He the first one I seen with the double behind the back pat.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da on the break.
In the game. I said, I may move a couple of them down. I'm putting Jamal in the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah.
He got a lot of good action. I'm talking about like action when it comes to like just dancing with the ball, man. He got a lot with him. Ooh.
Yeah, I had never seen a guy on the fast break come down and pat it behind his back twice, and hit it, and then dance with it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he got everything. He got the jump step and the jump
nice.
stop. And
That's nice.
He's
Yeah.
definitely you know what? Conversation. Are you shocked that he's still been able to do and mimic? Probably not at the same volume, but he still does some of that to this day.
I get that much handle as he does, as Crawford does, man. It's scary. It's scary, especially in 9.5 court. When he's coming down on a fast break, you don't know what he's gonna do because he's gonna embarrass you.
Thank you, little bro. And you know what? I'm gonna be pushing for you when you come up for that Hall of Fame stuff because the fact is, I think you were the greatest six man ever to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I think you were the greatest six man ever. They don't give you the prop. I want you to be the first six man to ever make the Hall of Fame.
This is what I see from.
So I want to stop it there because those are point guards. We could keep going if Birds want to, but
we good. We don't need to see no more. Good.
I came up in the 90s.
Unless Glitch want to see some more.
We can keep going because there's a lot more to go.
No, y'all good. Y'all good. Go ahead.
But this is my favorite. Like, I grew up as a point guard. Like, my mom used to get me those NBA tapes where it used to be Tim Hardaway tapes and all this. Like, because I was a nigga who I did these handle shit. Like, y'all ain't got to believe me or not, but Glitch, he was out there. Like, I had handles. Like, when we talk about these type of handles, the moves Jamal Crawford was doing, I could do. Like, real talk. Like, I had handles like that. So I respect niggas that do that. But this nigga not only had the handle work, but the jump shot work. It's crazy, man. And he was always a six man. But when we talk about the greatest, and he could have been a starter easily. If he'd have been a starter, man, he'd have definitely been averaging 25 on any team. The nigga's efficient. I just wanted to bring up Jamal Crawford for narratives of the league because it's like, kind of give y'all an intro and the reason why this is even brought up is because, they flush players out the league. We look at players like Carmelo, Zebo. It's been players that was pushed out before they needed to be pushed out, and we know it was strictly because of their age.
Vince Carter?
Vince Carter could still actually play after. Like, he wasn't like
Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon Martin was cool. You know what I mean? It just some guys just retire because they don't want to play no more. Their bodies might give out. But yeah, like Carmelo, I even heard him on his podcast. He got that 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? He talked about it. It's just like shit. These players still could play.
We got the Bucks versus the Lakers. The Bucks is up 98-91 in the fourth quarter. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Now, only thing I can really think of, kind of like what Jamal Crawford was talking about, when they flush players out the league, is that it takes away the shine. The NBA is a star market.
Right.
It's about superstars.
Yeah, it is about superstars. Got to say that.
But role players last the longest.
They do. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Role players last the longest.
Case in point, Jamal Crawford.
Right.
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
20-year vet.
He's still doing the same. Like he said, he still could do the same shit he was doing then that he could now, and he was averaging 30 plus at 39 in his last month. 51 his last game.
His last game, he scored 51 points, man.
And you mean to tell me no team wanted to pick him up? No team thought like, yo, he could help our team? No team.
That's crazy.
That is.
So, I mean, if somebody can explain the only thing somebody can say is because he's old. But, nah, nigga, like, hey, there wasn't no...
Him and LeBron is the same age.
Wasn't no 20-year-olds doing that shit.
Him and LeBron is the same age, man.
There were no players that was out there dropping numbers like 31 and 6 in their last month, except for maybe like 2 or 3 niggas in the whole NBA. And this nigga was doing it off the bench, and them niggas are superstars.
I was about to say, man, Crawford was basically doing what LeBron is doing off the bench.
Nah, LeBron don't drop 31 and 6 off. 31. LeBron's are like about 26, 25. You know what I mean? per night. This nigga
Ross never came off the bench in his life, though.
also, yeah. So he didn't even have that 5-6 minutes that he didn't have. So he's getting 5 or 6 extra minutes than Crawford. So that even shows you what I'm talking about even more. That's what I'm saying. When we comparing this nigga's numbers of starters, there's not even 3 starters in the league that you can name that had better stats than last month, averaging 30 points.
And he was not starting.
He wasn't even starting. So that's taking 5 to 7 minutes off of your time.
That's crazy. I see what L talking about, man. I gotta say.
You tell me why he didn't get picked up the next season, right? Can you explain to me?
Hey, man, they can't have a nigga who's not LeBron James doing what LeBron James do, coming off the bench, man. You know, he's their franchise player right now. They can't have a nigga coming off the bench outshining the franchise player of the league, man.
See, it wouldn't make sense for them to say, oh, because Crawford would have been going into the year where he's 40 plus, right?
Right.
If you got a nigga that's hitting 30 off the bench, 40 plus, then what somebody else might average 25, 26 off the bench and don't look. I mean, it's still great. Look, we're gonna
let's not
give these niggas their props.
So we're not gonna act like niggas are shitty or nothing like that.
To average 20 plus in the league is a good feat, a great feat. Like you averaging 20 plus in the league, any of them niggas they got fucking games.
On a professional level with the talent that's in the NBA right now.
Nigga, you averaging 20 off the bench, you nice. And Brown is averaging 25. And he 40. Is he 40 yet?
Damn near, might as well say.
He about to be 40.
Him and Crawford roughly the same age.
Well, nah, Crawford about now he's about 42, 43.
Oh, he is?
That's what I'm saying.
Crawford, okay, so then
Crawford could have still. That's what I'm saying.
He can still play right now.
He's saying.
Okay, so that's why Fleet said what he said. Okay.
Right now, like I'm in the same exact shape as I was then. I still play the same exact game. They didn't want me in the game. Basically saying they didn't want him in the game. He was 39, so they didn't want him in the game in 40. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't have looked right.
Especially with LeBron playing.
Well, it would have kind of diminished a little bit, but at the same time, what the NBA don't understand is to me, it would have made the league look better. Because here it is, you got players that came up in a whole different generation.
LeBron ain't playing, was he sick or something?
Giannis is playing tonight.
So what that mean?
Ducking that smoke, brother.
Oh, come on, LeBron, man. You from Ohio, Jack. Come on, man. Glitch, man. Come on, Glitch. You gotta tell me something, man. What does this do? What does this do L talking about, man? Is you watching this game, Glitch?
Nah, I'm not actually.
Bro, cut this game. Well, why is LeBron sitting in the damn audience with a damn he's lucky got a raw ass Nike varsity jacket on, man.
It's fire.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, like an old school Lakers joint for real. Look, it's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie with you. Why is this man not suited up tonight?
It's the playoff time too,
bro.
Why is LeBron not suited up tonight?
Because they 3 games up ahead of Golden State.
I can't even. I don't even like to watch the Lakers no more. I'll be completely honest.
It ain't even entertaining watching them niggas play no more, is it, Glitch, man?
It ain't.
Cool with the playing game. They already like we just in the playing game.
You got to play in the play-in season like you playing in the playoff season, man.
What we say? All day, every day.
All day, every day. No days off, man.
Back.
So Glitch, man, come on, man. What's your take on this, man? You know, man. I remember you and L, y'all was going back and forth a little second earlier today, or was that yesterday? Was that today?
That was a couple of days ago.
No, that was like yesterday.
That was like last week, I think.
No, that wasn't even like, that was like yesterday. Y'all was going back and forth about this Jamal Crawford and thing, man. You know, like, it's basically, man, like, I'm getting the perspective, like, my man L was saying that Glitch wasn't putting no respect on Crawford's name, man.
We ain't even get to the highlight tape yet. I wanted to do the highlight tape.
If I would actually sit here and like say who I would model my game off of, it's probably Jamal Crawford. And you could probably ask L that. I probably play just like Jamal Crawford played, real talk.
Oh yeah? Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment?
Who would I say Rob was like?
He said Jamal Crawford, so you say no, not Jamal Crawford?
Not Jamal Crawford. Because Rob was like, I'm getting buckets. Like I don't feel like Rob didn't waste time with the ball. Like when it comes to dribbling.
So you saying Crawford wasted time with the ball?
Well, you gotta think Crawford dances like Kyrie.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he out there with it like that.
He dances with people.
Oh, okay.
With the ball and brings people back. Like he might be past you and then come back.
So you can tell he played street ball when he was younger too.
Oh, he definitely is. Yeah. See, Rob is going. If he's past you, he's past you.
Right.
So who would I? Rob is like a Ricky Davis. Yeah.
That's. I can't believe you just said that, bro. That's like a slap in the face, though.
How? That nigga gets buckets.
Man, I wish Star Court was on here, man. I
feel like you get buckets, nigga. Like you gonna drop 30.
What this nigga talking about, Glitch, man?
I feel like Glitch is gonna give you 30 a night, nigga.
Ricky Davis ain't giving nobody 30 a night. I'd have been more better if you was like, because I could shoot so well. I'd have been cool if you was been like Ray Allen, an old school Ray Allen when he was at the Bucks.
I can see that. Yeah, no, I can see that one. I can see you kind of Ray Allen. Yeah, I can see that one.
Though.
No, I can see that. The reason why I say that is because I look at Rob, y'all, as like this nigga, man. He gonna give you 30. Like he gonna keep attacking, but like Rob don't waste movement. You know, like he goes straight to his spots. So when I'm looking at Rob's game, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a nigga that don't waste movement. He ain't gonna use no extra dribbles. If he come down on the break, like he said, that's why I could see, like he said, the Ray Allen, because he gonna just go up. You know what I mean? And another reason why I say Ricky Davis, because I feel like he's like fearless going to the basket. So he going like Rob was about 6'1", 6'2", but he'd dunk on you. He'll go to the basket and dunk on you. So it ain't I wouldn't give him no disrespect. The reason I said it because I feel like your game to me is a fearless style of basketball. A scorer mentality, fearless type of basketball that now I ain't talking about like the antics that Ricky Davis. I was just talking about like the game part because Ricky Davis could have been a lot better, but he was also clownish in the head, y'all. So Ricky Davis actually could have been way better than he was. He just didn't have a mindset for the NBA. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm just talking about strictly game-wise. Like Eddie Jones.
I'll take that.
Eddie Jones.
I'll take that. That's the people used to say that's who I used to hoop like.
Yeah, I'll say Eddie Jones. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to compare the styles of basketball. You know what I mean? But like Rob, like I said, he just was a straight like killer when it came to the scoring. Like he was gonna get the bucket. Like you need that bucket real quick. You know, you down by 2 and you just want to at least get the game either tied up or take the lead. Kind of run a quick little play for Rob off a screen or something. And, you know, you can almost guarantee you're gonna get something. But but so how you feel about Crawford though? I know, like Verse said, we was going back and forth, but I also know, you know, maybe you didn't understand exactly where I was coming from when I was saying it. Maybe those 2 videos kind of gave you more of a perspective, and maybe I explained it better than when we was in the chat. But I mean, you tell me what you feel about Crawford, you know, because he came up in our era.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I always rock with Jamal. You know what I'm saying? I always thought he was a great basketball player. I thought his skill set was a lot different than other guards in the league. I thought what he could do with the basketball on the court, especially in the open court on a fast break, we probably ain't really seen nothing like that. And I don't really I don't know, because I felt the same way. Now I will say that I felt the same way after, you know, saying he went out there and had the month that he had and then had 51 in his last game. I felt the same way. Like, come on, man, like he could help somebody's team out. Like, I mean, it's 30 30 teams in the NBA. You can't tell me that one of these teams, especially like a playoff team that could use some a spark off the bench, somebody that could score, handle the rock, facilitate, you know what I'm saying, do whatever they need to do, you know what I'm saying? He definitely could have been one of those players, you know what I'm saying? So I don't got no ill will against Jamal Crawford at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that behind the back pat, that's one of my favorite moves ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I practice that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I practice that shit. But I mean I don't know, man. It's the like I can't answer that because I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why. I mean, obviously he's showing us with our eyes that he can still play. You know what I'm saying? Run 39, he just went out there and dropped 51, average 31 for a month.
Hey, but Rob,
still play, but
wow.
I mean, I can't. I don't know why he wasn't on the team.
But okay, so let me ask you this then, Glitz. Right? So how many niggas his age in the league still performing at his level after playing 20 years in the league?
I mean, it's only one other person that's around his age, and that's LeBron.
Okay, so with that being said, right? With that being said, LeBron, that jacket that nigga got on is ridiculous. So with that being said, Glitz, is it safe to surmise, man? Right? Is it safe to surmise that the reason why nobody picked up Crawford is because maybe this was the possibly something that have been sent out to the team? Like we don't want nobody who could possibly outshine LeBron.
No, I disagree with that because I don't think
worded like that.
I don't disagree that. See, it's you can't compare LeBron and Crawford together because you know what I'm saying. I mean, the numbers and stuff. I mean, they speak for itself. So I don't really have to speak on his numbers or what he's done on the court or what he's accomplished.
Okay, so let me ask you this then, Glitz.
Yeah, because I don't think Burge was asking that question.
Yeah, if Crawford had as much PT as LeBron has, or not even as much as LeBron, let's just say if he was a starter, do you think he would have, as long as he's been in the league, do you think he would be at 40,000 plus points?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I can't say that he wouldn't. You know,
and it's the reason why I asked you that, Glitz, is because. And I said, I have to agree with Elle on this, man, because you know how my mind works when it comes to stuff like this anyway, Glitz. You feel me? I gotta say, man, like that's just kind of spooky to me, man. You feel me? Like I think because hold on, so let me ask this question, because you know I'm not familiar. So since Crawford been in the league, has he ever been a starter?
No.
Hold on, so Glitz, you mean to tell me this guy has been basically a six man his entire career, and he's managed to basically keep up with LeBron's numbers?
He hasn't done that, Burge.
I said basically.
He could definitely drop 30 on any given night. If he had 18 shots,
I'm saying basically. You know what I mean, Glitch, man.
I feel like if you give Crawford 18 shots a game for his whole career, he definitely scoring 20.
Is Crawford the type? If Crawford been a starter, as long as LeBron been a starter, is it safe to say that their numbers will be similar? Maybe somebody's might be higher.
I mean, that's possible. But then you have to also ask yourself, why is he not a starter though? I mean, he played
crazy, right?
Why was he not a starter? Why was he not getting these starter minutes? You know what I'm saying? He started like half the season when he was in New York, 2008, 2009. That was the most he averaged for his career, which was 20.6. Starting half the games for that year. So 40 games he started, he averaged 20.6.
That was when he was with Melo.
That was when he was in New York with Melo. That's right.
And Melo was getting
so what I'm saying is, why has he always been a sixth man?
Yeah, that's a big question.
That is a good question, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie, on video games, I remember I used to put him in the starting position when I used to play video games.
Facts, because he used to have a three ball. He used to have a three ball by
three ball, that nigga don't miss.
Yeah.
That nigga barely misses.
Hold on, so when LeBron had the night off or some shit?
Man, they do that load management shit where they just
Pause.
they gonna play or not, man. That's why I don't even. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't start
the NBA has gone so watered down, man.
Yeah, man, it's starting to be like a TV show, man, and that should be.
It's not even really entertaining for real, man.
Oh, speaking of TV shows. Y'all mean, since y'all brought it up, I didn't bring it up.
I didn't bring it up either. We going to wait for L to love it. Smash that like button quick little bit. We got my brother King L's in the building. My brother Glitch the Guarantee. Lee Stocks with the facts, and we here. E.N.E Tuesday night wrap up, and we just chopping up about this different sports stuff, man, while we listen to this fly E.N.E music, man. You know what I'm talking about, man?
Yeah, hey, man, you finish it. Whenever Verge finishes with the intro.
Hold on, let me
we let Verge rock out, you know what I mean?
Oh, let me sit up here.
Verge, he got the perfect intro. Since we're talking TV shows, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? While we're here, thank you guys for coming out tonight, man.
You know we appreciate it, man.
Hit that like button, hit that bell.
Y'all know we appreciate it, man.
Make sure y'all go hit Glitch's page up. Y'all see Glitch, he got music on there. He got his albums on his page. I forget the Butcher Boys got their own page, but if you hit his link, you'll get his mixtapes and stuff like that too.
I need to update some of that shit for real.
Let's go. I got ejected for fair use.
Man, I saw Netflix. Elvis was the king of rock, and Timmy was the king of fixing games.
Try to give Cleveland that game.
You saw that?
Yes. I watch everything.
Yes.
Fam. Oh, yeah.
I started to understand the game within the game of the NBA, and I'll give you an example. I was in Philadelphia, and I'm refereeing Sixers Bulls. They were cracking down on a spin move that they wanted the officials to call traveling. And Michael Jordan does the spin move, and I make the call.
Michael on the block, travel.
Phil Jackson comes flying off the bench, and he starts giving me shit. And I said, wait a second, Phil. You know as well as I do, that's the spin move that they're telling us to call. And he said, they may want that play called, but they certainly don't want it called on him. And he pointed at Jordan, who walked by and just stared at me.
Don't call them joints.
In the locker room, the other referee said, they want that call, but don't call it on him.
I was spotlighted in my actual game. I fouled out. I had like 6 points. I fouled out. Me fouling out with 6 points as the franchise player, I'm getting called a bum.
Listen, I called what the NBA wanted me to call. They said, go out and make sure, you concentrate on this tonight. That's what I went out and concentrated on.
As players, we can't say so. You just got to play along. You got to play the game. But when you think about it, it's like, how many games was this happening?
When you're hired into the league, you think everything is done based on the rules, how they're written in the rule book. But you learn if you're going to survive, that's not the way things are done.
I was like, listen, the closeout game is the hardest game in your life. And they be like, why? And I can't say.
I can't say.
I can't say, but
shit, no, I'll tell it. I
remember
we about to play Game 7, 2012. So we're about to play the Celtics or whatever.
Game 7.
So I'm hyped as hell. I'm like, yeah, bro, we got a Game 7. Like, woo out the damn. Like, this is going to be lit. So Eldon's like, we're going to have to win by 15 just to win by 1. So I'm like,
oh, G, what's up with you, bro?
This is the NBA, it's entertainment.
You got to win by 15 because you have to win by 1. You have to be up so much that don't affect it.
And LeBron is in the Heat are waiting. Would you rather watch the Celtics or the Sixers play the Heat? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm on the team. I wouldn't even watch the Sixers play the Heat type shit. Like, I say, would you watch that game next week if it was a Heat versus the Sixers? I'm like, nah. And he's just like, they're well aware of the storyline. It's not like nothing like, it's a consumer base. Like, I understand everything. Like, we all love it. But like, when you sit there, it's just real shit to know. When I would go into certain games, I tell you, I do the same thing. Like, yo, we got to win by 15 and win by 1. And I understand it. So it's like, so we get in this game, you know how much money the NBA is going to lose. Like,
every playoff game meant tens of millions of dollars for the league. So they wanted the series to go towards 7 games as often as possible. If there was a sweep, it was not good for the league's bottom line.
And we go to the union, we all like, how the money turn out? What, when y'all ran through everybody early,
he was pissed.
We had to get back something. Like, you know what I mean? TV money dropped. We like, it's fucking up the weed.
Yeah.
They're fucking up the break.
It was written in the contract that you couldn't place a bet of any kind, whether it was a golf match or going to a casino. But a lot of the referees went to the casinos on the road and liked to gamble.
60 NBA referees were fucking questioned on gambling. 45 admitted to yes.
Damn.
Did Phil and the fucking boys who answered them? Why? Big Daddy Stern said, put this bitch to bed. They could not get it out.
That's why I'm telling you, take
That's the essence of David Stern with his
memories. Because this is entertainment.
Damn, that's a bar.
And he said, as long as you know that, don't act like your OG ain't tell you.
That's really wild to think.
That's nasty work right there, Jack.
He wasn't supposed to say that.
That's nasty
You see,
work.
Iggy said, hey, Iggy back off.
Smirk and laugh.
Hey, you about to say all that, man.
You know the NBA ain't letting this be no sweet. They got to get that extra money. They need that TV bread. Now that I think about
it. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta
sheesh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild as hell.
You know?
That's part of the narratives right there, man. Addressing these narratives, man. You know, listen, man, when it come down to the NBA, man, the NBA is a business, man. And they got a bottom line, man. And they in this to make money. I've been telling these, man, this has been an argument amongst us for years. You hear me? It ain't rigged. Man, that shit rigged in motherfucker, man. You know, to sit up here and say out your mouth seriously that this shit ain't rigged, seriously, all right. They go to the championship 4 years in a row because they that good.
You know, on my pod, we had a real.
I'm not naive. I watch these niggas is professional basketball players, man. These niggas are professional athletes, nigga. Nigga, you know what it takes to play on an NBA team, nigga? Like any nigga that's in the league is at least to some level good because got paid some money to play on a professional team. And of course, some players are better, you know, than others, but I'm just saying everybody that's in the NBA is playing on a professional level. Which means they more than likely probably played on the collegiate level at some point in their career, which means they know basketball. I mean, you know, you could say that some people come in the league and they shitty. You could say that, but I mean, they're in the league, my nigga.
Yeah,
not a lot of people make it to the NBA, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So.
Yeah, them shitty dudes at least average 30 plus probably in high school. You know, shitty guys.
Yeah, so I mean, I just say that, and I'll pass it to you after this, Glitch. I just want to say, like, I've always known that this shit is rigged. NFL, NBA, soccer, MLB, all this shit is fucking. Do y'all know who David Stern was? No. I don't mean the commissioner of the NBA. I mean, do y'all know who he was? No, you don't. Don't act like you do because you don't. Right. I don't know shit about basketball, but I know who the fuck David Stern was. Right. And I also know who Adam Silver is.
All right. Involved in a lot of shit. I know that.
Yes. And, you know, rest in the essence to David Stern, man. All right. Adam Silver is and I agree with Murder and Flea, man. Adam Silver is a player's commissioner. I totally agree with that. But then again, along with that though, I think David Stern's contributing to like destroying the NBA because it's getting real soft. He may be too much of a player's commissioner, kind of like he coddles these niggas. You know, that's just my opinion though. That's my take on it.
He paying them more money too, though.
So that lets you know that the NBA is very profitable. So why would it seem, or why does it seem like the NBA is on a decline? Fiscally, financially, they're making more money, but like aesthetically, watching from a spectator point of view, it's like it's getting shittier every season. And I know I'm not the only person who thinks that. Yeah. But niggas keep watching though.
Because he designed it.
Definitely not the only person that thinks that.
Huh?
I said you're definitely not the only person that thinks that.
I know I'm not. I had conversations with people. I know I'm not the only person. I'm talking about people who are diehard NBA fan, basketball fans. I'm like, man, I just feel like, and if you wouldn't believe how many people would be hitting me up with like, damn, Verse, man. I used to think you used to talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I never take it because you know, so I know you ain't no sports nigga, but you know what I'm saying? You always said that this shit was some bullshit. I was like, I've been telling y'all niggas since we was kids, this shit is some bullshit, man. And here it is coming full circle. But I ain't gonna lie, I mean, it's still entertaining to watch, but man, it's like it's getting soft like every year season, especially specifically. So you want to know something, Glitch, and I know you're going to agree with me on this. L probably will too. Yeah. Ever since Kobe died, the league has been just fucked.
Because Kobe,
and he wasn't even playing when he died.
But you know, Kobe was still doing interviews, and Kobe keeps shit 100. His last interview, he talked about the league actually in the state. Do I got that Kobe interview? He actually talked about
wrestling hazard to my nigga Bane, man. Ever since that nigga died, man, the league has not been the same. And he, like I said, he wasn't even playing when he unfortunately passed. Man.
I think I got that for the next episode.
Yeah, we'll say that for the next episode, man. Let's get to some E.N.E. Yeah, what you want to hear, L?
Kobe definitely spoke on that shit too, in the way that he didn't like the style of basketball that was being played right before he died. He just
that's because Kobe was going against the narrative. Kobe wasn't one of them. Kobe wasn't one of them niggas that was just gonna go out there and, you know, half-ass and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga was he's the first nigga in the gym. He's the last nigga to leave the gym. That shit is true. He saw them niggas coming in there and showing up to practice after they done when. Like, nigga, why the fuck would I pass you the ball? Nigga, you bum. You don't work as hard as I do.
Yeah, that is it.
What's the song with you and L off of L's album, The Summer Is Mine?
Jason.
Hoodies and crew necks?
Oh, yeah, that's that one. I ain't dropped that yet.
I'm about to say, what the hell is you talking about?
That was on the beginning of the end.
Okay. Oh, you said on the summer.
We got to get to some E&E real quick before we get to the next clip. And we're going to listen to this banger right here, man. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Y'all know we here, man. Hey, man, I'm sitting here. Y'all know I pay attention to everything. I'm sitting here just watching the number just go up and down, up and down. This is how you know YouTube be playing games, man. You hear me? I've just seen this number go from 6 to 1 to 8 to 1 to 10. It's 5. It's just, you know. Hey, man, tap in, walk with us, man. We ain't even want to worry about none of that, man. We hear y'all. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. We the best, man. Let's go. That's what you said. This ain't not even be knowing his own album, man.
I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong.
I know Glitz is on this album, right?
He definitely is.
Hey, Glitz, what song is you on The Summer Is Mine?
I wasn't on The Summer's Mine.
Damn, I was kind of thinking that, man, because I'm like, I don't even see this nigga name on here. You got everybody on here except Glitz.
He couldn't get the track cleared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's the same track I've been trying to get clear for like 3 years. We just gonna have to release that motherfucker on something. Yeah. We need that track released. We have to get that released.
Well, we're gonna play another track featuring my brother Glitz to Guarantee off another one of my brother King L's classic albums, The Beginning of the End. That's Energy Never Dies. Let's go, man. Hoodies and crew necks.
That was a track I was trying to put on with the belly on it. Where I mixed the belly scenes on it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That was
tap in, walk with us, y'all.
Next year I caught the blue when it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. It's the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. The ones who talk the most ain't never gonna do shit. I ain't trying to be the one, so I walk with 2 clips. Stay on your grind, homie, make them know who you is. Energy on the trigger, cause my flow unexclusive. Bullshit, you take talk, you get that in the keyholes. It was custom right trip with the flakes, that's a meat balls. These niggas bitches, well you know how the streets talk. Don't understand lane talk. Call these niggas E.N.E. Now I need a Casey, not Pat Holmes and Kinnico. All caught up in their feelings. These niggas minstrel. Heard they try stealing my flow. Like the Kia boys, to get to this level, you can't cheat. This ain't me, boy. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step. On my Snoop flow next year, I cop the blue fed. It all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. It's the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step. On my Snoop flow next year, I cop the blue fed. It all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. It's the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. I got a dope two-step, bitch, you better know it. Cut from a different cloth, game locked and loaded. Sure shot in the booth, bitch, I'm locked and loaded. Hot bars is the proof, yeah, genius wrote it. Very focused on being French to keep it frank. Rolling right over niggas like military tanks. E.N.E real niggas is where they got us ranked. If we ain't top tier, it's gotta be a prank. King and Glitch together, this shit ain't even fair. I'm in the bank so much, they know my name in there. Fire flames when I spit, I'm like an angry bear. I got that off-white flow and diamond solitaire. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step. On my Snoop flow next year, I cop the blue fed. It all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. It's the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step. On my Snoop flow next year, I cop the blue fed. It all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. It's the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. My nigga Def came in. Y'all gotta get the remix. Remix is crazy. My nigga Def came in. Hey man, we going to do the video for that.
That's dope, man. We're gonna have them videos and visuals coming this summer, man.
I know he like to shoot videos, man, all his joints. So hey, Glitch, he also told me that. He said he got to do, you know, he on the remix. I ain't dropped
Yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah, but
You were supposed to drop that though, and that didn't clear, did it?
no, I was going to drop that on one of the joints I tried to drop late last year, and then I tried to drop it on the one where I told you last week, the 4 quarters with 8 songs. I put it on there too. So, but I know that's not the track. That's not the track that's holding it up. It's a different track, I think. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah. We got this story right here coming up, man. I'm talking back. Pat Bev, this nigga here, man. Let's go.
Kind of controls the narrative of players, and the control of narrative from players can actually, help or hurt a player when it comes from, I don't know, making 200 million to 150 million. If you're in that range, or from being in the NBA or not being in the NBA. I agree with this. Blatant slander, with extreme bias can cause somebody to, lose on a ton of money. So use your words. Don't use your words at people, and make sure your words are factual when you do use, especially if you're part of the media. So that'd be my answer to that. Me, on my pod, we had a real big debate about this, how the media kind of controls the narrative of players, and the control of narrative from players can actually, help or hurt a player when it comes from, I don't know, making 200 million to 150 million, if you're in that range, or from being in the NBA or not being in the NBA. I agree with this. The blatant slander, with extreme bias can cause somebody to, lose on a ton of money. So use your words. Don't use your words at people.
There's a few things on this, because I'm glad you brought up the word blueprint.
Yeah.
That's the word we use on First Take, and I'm sure it's the word specifically used on Twitter at times on beating the Nuggets. It's, make Jokic a scorer. To distill the game and simplify the game into that simple thing is the overarching thing that the Miami Heat won because of that last night. I'm not buying that for a second. I'm not buying that for a second. There is so much that goes into a 48-minute basketball game. Some of the things I just mentioned, they start that fourth quarter 83-75, and Jimmy's not on the floor. They go on the run. Gabe Vincent hits a big 3. Duncan gets 10 points. I thought Bam, that was, even though he didn't score as much as game 1, that was his best game of the series. Best I've seen him play on both ends of the floor. They needed Jimmy Butler to close them out. They needed that zone in the fourth, which they switched up. Therefore, there's a few things on this, because I'm glad you brought up the word blueprint, because that's the word we use on First Take, and I'm sure that's the word specifically used on Twitter at times.
Yeah,
Some
man.
quick clips, man.
The NBA and the media control certain narratives for certain players, and they don't even try to hide it. They will sit here and tell you that Trae Young is some inefficient shot chucker who isn't good at basketball. They will tell you that James Harden is also an inefficient shot chucker who doesn't pass the ball and his play style doesn't work. And they will tell you that Anthony Davis simply just does not play enough games. But in all reality, these things are just wrong. James Harden is averaging 21 points and 11 assists and is shooting a 61% true shooting percentage. And they'll tell you that that play style is wrong. But then they will put a guy like Tyrese Halliburton, who's also averaging 20 points and 10 assists on a 60 true shooting percentage, is the right way and that he should play in the All-Star game. They will tell you that Anthony Davis doesn't play enough games, and that's why he's not an All-Star. But yet they will have an All-Star starter named Zion Williamson, who has played the same amount of games as AD. You cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that Drew Holiday and Tyrese Halliburton are having better seasons than Trae Young, James Harden, and even Darius Garland. And you also cannot sit here and tell me with a straight face that Paul George is having a better season than someone like De'Aaron Fox. The NBA and the media control certain narratives for certain.
Yeah.
Like we've been saying, man. Like we've been saying.
I said, these are just a couple of shorts that I just wanted to kind of bring up since we was, these are all just from different people and shit. You know what I mean? Just speaking on it. Some is just regular people, some is NBA players, but they just they calling it out. Like I like for them to call it out.
Yeah, I definitely will.
So there's this completely false report going around that Jonathan Kuminga is now 7'2", and yes, people are actually saying this after he just a month ago, last time I checked with my own eyes, seeing him play, was 6'7", and this is where the media is just hilarious because you kind of see that a lot of people don't even take the extra single minute to fact check. And I'm talking to Kendrick Perkins, who said this on ESPN with a straight face, as well as unfortunately my guy All Hell B-Ball, who fell for the bait here on TikTok too. Because you want to know the evidence they found? A tweet from this Warriors fan on Twitter who made up a totally fake quote from Moses Moody, where he allegedly says that Kuminga is tall as F now. I'm not lying. But if you just did the extra second of scrolling down, you would see the account tweets in the same thread. This is nowhere near true, y'all. It's a joke. Even if you thought he was being for real, do you think someone can grow 7 inches in 5 weeks? Because if so, I'm making a late push for the draft tomorrow. So there's this completely false report going around that Jonathan
The NBA, man, you
I don't
just
know
gotta
Chris
do that.
Mannix personally. He might be a great guy.
You know what George always say, man. It's enough of that. You gotta do your due diligence, man. When you really start breaking a lot of this shit down, just watch the game. Honestly, like the best way to assess the game nowadays is to actually watch for yourself. That way you can
Gotta say that.
You know what I
Jeez,
mean?
what's up, man? Where you been at, Cook?
Jeez, what up, what up? OG in the building. What's good, everybody?
Where you been at, Cook? Congratulations to my nigga G's, y'all. I'll be can't wait for this, but
on the new spot.
congratulations to my brother G's, my brother John Woodruff. He's a homeowner, just purchased his first home about a month or so ago.
That's a big step, man.
It's a huge step. It's a beautiful thing. I've been knowing this nigga since we was young, man. This nigga's a retarded, silly ass, crazy ass nigga. But my nigga doing this thing, man. He taking care of business over there, man. I'm proud of my nigga, man. That's beautiful, man. Truly beautiful. Right. Whenever he get off non-spooky and want to come on and so we can do that show, I could tell about that SWAT raid, man. That's gonna be on G's though. He a old camera shy ass nigga. I don't understand why, but he and a lot more niggas is like that. I just don't get it, but man. Niggas used to sit in the fucking house and sell crack, but niggas are scared to get on the camera.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. Niggas definitely used to sell crack for sure. Facts. You hear me? Niggas sitting in the damn banging ass crack house all goddamn night, was scared to come on the goddamn camera 20-something years later, man. Nigga living a whole different life, man. That's crazy, man.
Hey, man. What did Fox say? Hey. He a Muslim.
You already know, G's, man. Congratulations, my nigga. You already know, cuz, man. I'm proud of you, my nigga, man. He the first nigga out of our immediate circle of niggas to buy a house. You hear me? You know I ain't lying, cuz. That nigga James, man. Nigga know I'm talking about. Niggas used to be selling straight crack, nigga. I'm talking about straight crack, nigga crib chefing up, spot banging. Niggas ain't up. I'm talking about on the hot block. Niggas scared to come show their face on the damn camera, man. Right. Or even just come on. You say I gotta relax, G's. I gotta relax. Hey, we passed the statutes of limitations and we live in whole lives, different lives now. So we can talk about that shit now. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, I used to hate going to the spot, yo. Like I was a nigga that was in and out.
Definitely, I understand that because I used to tell niggas like, listen here, if you ain't over here getting no money, ain't no need for you to be over here chilling.
I don't like
nigga, shoot
some
through,
niggas
shoot
would like
through.
to stay over. Like me, I'm like 1-2 months. Hey, I'll let you, bro. I'm out, man. You rolling with me? Nah. Right? Yeah.
Hey man, I like that. See, my nigga OG, man. OG be giving me a little sound. I'm about to use that, OG. I like that, man. He was spot on with the pot on, Jack. I'm definitely gonna use that, OG. You hear me, man? OG, man, that's my young OG, man. You know, he's a little bit younger than us, man, but he still get gamed up, man. You know, I could tell, you know, so I know when I'm dealing with real ones, man. So my nigga OG, man, you young OG. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my nigga G's, man. Right? Where the other stories at? Bring the other stories up. Y'all, man, y'all know how we do it, man. We just over here clouding, kicking it, man, telling you what I'm saying. The narratives have to be discussed. They have to be called out. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit up here and act like we don't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can say it's speculation, but it's speculation derived from looking at the fucking NBA for the past fucking, especially 10, 15 years. You know? And more important, more in depth since Kobe died.
The Birds know how much I love the league, so me.
Everybody thought I was crazy with that whole Johnny situation. I'm on family.
You know, my
who's that? Steven Jackson?
No, that's Rashid.
Oh, that was Rashid.
So
don't he got his own podcast?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. But
Nah, we ain't talking about that lame ass nigga. We're gonna talk about him on Saturday. Listen, I'm gonna just say this real quick, y'all. I'm gonna pass it to L. I did a pre-recorded on Sean Combs, right? I'm gonna start calling these niggas by their fucking government names, man. This nigga Sean Combs, listen, the reason why I didn't rush to do a live stream on it, y'all, because for one, I'm not a bandwagon ass nigga. That's number one. Two, you know, I want to wait till a little bit more information come out, and way more information has came out. So I'm gonna wait till the end of this week and maybe start, because I'm gonna be at the crib all day Saturday. I gotta lock in. I'm finished with chapter 4 of my book. Huh? I got the fucking 4 done, and I got 4 chapters done. Okay. My fault. 3 chapters done, and no, I'm right. It's 3 chapters, and the 4 is all done. I'm counting 4, but it's really 3. You feel me? And I'm starting on the 4th chapter this weekend. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? The book is going to be fire. I'm not saying it. I done told y'all the name of my book plenty of time. I'm not saying it anymore. It's going to be fire, though. Trust me, y'all.
You gotta say it one more time since you brought it up.
No, I'm not. Y'all pay attention. Y'all, if y'all rock with me, y'all, I done said the name of my book numerous times, man. And I'm gonna probably not even paying attention. Say it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on the sports show. Okay. I just want to let y'all know. Yeah, y'all gotta go dig in the archives and see. I just letting y'all know because we talking about it though. You know what I'm talking about, man. So you know what I'm saying.
Lakers, man.
Yeah, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Only reason why I'm not talking about Puffy because, like I said, we're gonna wait till Saturday to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I know more information gonna come out. He ain't even been booked yet, from my understanding. So
is he even in the country?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna wait till more information come out. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. We ain't even got no response from this nigga. So you know what I'm talking about? We don't know if he's dead or alive at this point. You feel me? So
Austin Reeves out here.
Austin Reeves out here balling on the white boy side. I go from Austin Reeves, man. What y'all think about Austin Reeves, man? White boy, man. I think Austin Reeves is nice, man.
He nice, but he ain't consistent enough.
I think he decent though. You feel me? You know what I mean? He up there playing. I mean, he up there hooping with the big
could
boy.
definitely play, man. You know what I'm saying? The next game he'll come back and won't. You know what I mean?
Oh, G say, Puffy gonna become an informant to Dodge Most of it says he ain't dodging that serious, OG. He going down straight open.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap for your boy.
You coming to the wine tasting event, G's? On Friday, we having a wine tasting event up there. Or let me correct myself. It's not a wine tasting event, but L's gonna be up there hawking this wine. He's one of the vendors at this black-owned business event at HQ Lounge. Shout out to the dude. What's my man's name? The dude's the owner of the HQ Lounge. Chicago, right?
Yeah, he is.
Cool ass dude from Chicago. I can't remember his name.
He is actually putting it on. It's really shit cool as the bar.
Yeah, he cool as shit though, man. Cool ass brother from Chicago. Cool brother, man.
Shout out to the
at the you know where the HQ Lounge is at, cuz? Yeah. Just look on our Facebook page. We've been posting it all week. I posted it. I'm gonna post it again tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna have bottles on deck, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. All right, cuz. You ain't ready for this, J's.
Black on black.
You ain't ready for this, G. This is an acquired taste right here, y'all.
It's a beautiful, beautiful.
This is a very acquired taste right here.
Beautiful thing.
I ain't gonna lie, I love this right here, man.
Beautiful thing, y'all. Beautiful thing.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take this bottle too, man. I got you tomorrow.
I got you.
For real. And this is beautiful too. Really, man. This is my
Everybody thought I
favorite
was
one right
crazy
here.
with that whole
I like
Johnny
that because it's the
situation.
part two. This is my favorite one right here.
Yeah, that is your favorite, huh?
This is my favorite one right here. I don't really like sweet wine. I'm not a sweet pause guy, but
and that's
and this is a real nice
that's
dry.
the strongest one too. That's actually it says 14% on the bottle.
It's really like 18 though, right?
It's 18.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know that one to creep up on you.
Yeah, that's that pink white Zinfandel. You need
yeah, good spritzer type.
Yeah, nice spritzer, man. You can mix it with, you know what I'm saying? You can throw some, you know, juice or something in it if you want to, but
yeah.
I just like drinking it just like it is, room temperature in a nice glass. The glass probably maybe a little chilled. Remember I told y'all the best way to drink y'all's wine is room temperature in a chilled glass.
Yeah.
That is the best way to drink your wine. Trust me, what I'm telling you is going to change your life, man. How long I've been telling y'all that, man? That will change your life, man, if you're a wine drinker anyway. All right? Go ahead, play the video.
Yeah, I don't do no I don't do ice.
That's the worst thing you could ever do in life. Ever.
Everybody thought I was crazy with that whole Johnny situation. I'm on a family vacation. Go back to my room. Well, Miss calls. Joe D calls. He was like, I'm gonna just cut straight to the chase. You was right. I'm like right about what? What are you talking about? Well, they got your man Tim Donahue on the wiretap talking about fixing the games and this and that. I told you. I knew it. I knew. Everybody thought I was crazy with that whole Johnny situation. I'm on a family vacation. Go back.
Shout out to my man Rasheed Wallace. Hey, y'all remember back in the day when niggas thought that Rasheed Wallace was Joe Buttons when he was rapping? Y'all ain't know Rasheed Wallace got bars, did y'all? And he do kind of sound like Joe Budden when they rap. So niggas thought that Joe Buttons was, they thought Rasheed Wallace was Joe Buttons when Joe Budden first came out, but you know, he actually was Joe Buttons. They just sound similar when they rap. I just want to throw y'all.
You
can call an illegal screen or traveling every time down the floor in the NBA. So it's not like you're going to be wrong.
That nigga 40 did get out that nigga's fabric though, man. Not the rapping NBA beat. That was crazy.
Screen or traveling.
You remember that shit?
It's not like you're going to be wrong if all of a sudden you start calling it. So you're just going to go out and you're going to do what they tell you to do. And I remember there was travels called on Yao Ming, illegal screens, and all of a sudden he's on the bench and there's a problem. And Dallas, like I said, wins the next 2 games and ends up winning that series in 7. So that's why Van Gundy was so furious, because how many series are you up 2 games to none, right? Going to your home floor and you end up winning or end up losing in 7 games. You can call an illegal screen or traveling every time down the floor in the NBA. Right. So it's not like you're going to be wrong if all of a sudden you start calling it. So you're just going to go out and you're going to do what they tell you to do. And I remember there was travels called on Yao Ming, illegal screens, and all of a sudden he's on the bench and there's a problem. And Dallas, like I said, wins the next 2 games and ends up winning that series in 7. So that's why Van Gundy was so furious.
history of this, man. This is not something.
That's the actual rep.
This is not something that guys is just pulling out the ether, man. We got evidence. We got archived video
property
evidence.
knock on the door and you that nature. She's like, no, they didn't do none of that. I said, all right, cool. I said, we good then. So
shout out to Rasheed Wallace, man. Rasheed Wallace has some of the coldest snakes that ever come out, if you ask me, man.
He's gonna be on there who's refereeing the games. He's going to the first thing he's doing is going to that. And this is what I knew. She the referees, like, she was always good at, he get into it on the court, he can, brush it off his shoulders or whatever. But I remember this one game, he was fucking around. It was our man Donnie. He said some shit to Sheed, and she don't went crazy. He going crazy. We hold him out. Boom, get out of here. So usually we go into the locker room when they boom, get out of here. She, after the game, whatever, she's gonna always be in the jacuzzi or somewhere to stretch in and be like, we gonna come in. Hey, fellas, my fault. He always do that. I'm sorry, man. My bag. You know what I'm saying? We're not tripping. But on this occasion, when Donnie he did that to him, we come into the locker room and coach.
Hold up, y'all.
You got the wrong video.
They actually brought the ref on there.
This nigga ill, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, Jack.
Nah, I want to show y'all because she did. Oh boy, they had real beef, right?
You talk about the ref? Yeah, I remember that, man. That niggas used to say that Rasheed was bugging and stuff with dude, man. Like, niggas like, this nigga cheating, man.
Nah, he was on that nigga like for real, like.
Yeah, don't forget about my new queen. Sweetie, I can't make it to Dick's this week.
Have you heard of Dick's? I heard of Dick's. Like he said, he didn't have any of those college, high school.
Don't overthink it. Let's
now I'm a guy getting kicked out.
Just because a hotel says it's dog friendly doesn't mean a dog will find it very friendly.
I was already getting the files and the texts and all that shit. So why
Get
not?
an Airbnb that's friendly for
Man,
everyone.
they just need this motherfucker step it up.
This
right?
is Tim Donaghy, and I'm about to get technical with Bonzi and Sheed.
My nigga David Lillard. I like David Lillard, man. David Lillard sound like he a real nigga, man. He's like he a solid dude, man. Like he grew up around some ganged up niggas, man. Like he grew up around some thorough ass niggas, man. Put him up on game, man. You could tell David Lillard.
I kind of sort of felt a little.
You could tell niggas was like, hey, nah.
Once I got that phone call with it, and after that, he was like, well, when you come back home, everybody's gonna want to talk to you. And I said, look, I said, man, don't worry about it. I said,
how embarrassing that was for you. But do you understand that was us all the time?
When I think back about what I did and how I was involved in a lot of this stuff, not to be corny, but it breaks your heart to think that you were doing that stuff, and there's no excuse for what I did. But when I came in, this is what the veterans were doing. That a lot of the older guys, and you wanted to fit in, and you wanted to be a part of the crowd. So a lot of these games that we were doing on the floor, and a lot of things that I was following was stuff that I shouldn't have been following. I mean, there were times that we would throw up $20, to see who could hold out the longest from calling a foul to start the game. So if you called that first foul, you lost that money, and guys were getting, slammed and hammered, and nobody was blowing the whistle all over, a simple $20 bet, in an NBA game that was, being broadcast all over the world.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because for me, I know it cost me some money. It cost me, for those who don't know, it cost me 7 games. It was an incident between Tim and I that happened on the loading dock in Portland. After the game when we played Memphis.
Can I tell the story? Who gonna tell the story? Listen, one of y'all gotta tell the story.
Go ahead, Miles. What you got?
Listen, she walked the people through the story so they can get a mental picture, and then I want to hear your side of it, Tim, how you felt about it.
So this how it went down. We were playing Memphis that night. I specifically remember this because Brevin Knight is a good friend of mine, friend of the family. So we're out there on the court, and it's regular. I can't remember what specific quarter it was, to be honest, but it was the referee, the other guy that called the foul on me, and we were pretty much standing in front of the scoreboard. So y'all can picture the NBA court, people. So we're in front of the scoreboard. The ref called. I got the ball in my hand. The ref called the foul on me. So, I bounced the ball to the ref, and, he was like, foul, 30, da-da-da, holding, whatever it was. And way from the other side of the corner.
Dallas Sacramento, man. Dallas
and he called
40, 35.
And I'm looking like a tech for what? I'm like, what the hell? I said, I know I do some crazy shit sometimes, but I'm like, man, I just tossed him the ball. He was like, you threw the ball at him. I said, so he gave me a tech, boom. So boom, boom, boom. I'm arguing with him. Ended up getting another tech, and boom, I got out of there. Okay. So we're on a loading dock now. So I'm out there, I'm talking with brethren. Hey, man, how's the wife, man? It's good, man. We out there trying to share pictures and stories. Yeah, I went up to the lake, blah, blah, blah. And so Tim and the other two referees walk by. So I yells out, yo, I'm going to get my money back from that bullshit too. And he was like, what? I said, you heard me. So he reversed. Boom, he came back, and, we're right there jawing with each other. I said, look, I know that's some bullshit. I said, because if that man felt as though I threw the ball at him, I'm 2 feet away. If I really wanted to hit him, I could have smashed him in his face with the ball. If it was like that, I bounced the ball to him. So obviously he didn't think that I threw the ball at him. So, because he didn't call a tech, he just picked the ball up and was about to start playing. Then that's when you called the tech. And then, you coming back and forth, and we just went at it, jaw, and security comes. A couple players that come out there, they break everything up. and guys go about their way. But then, I got the call. Boom. Probably about maybe a day or two later, I got the call. NBA security. Yeah, what happened? I'm like, fuck y'all asking me for? What happened? Like, yeah, we want to know what happened. I said, why y'all want to know? I said, y'all already fined me. Y'all already suspended me. So y'all already got y'all side of the story. I know y'all called him that night. Y'all talked to him that night or whatever, or the other two refs when it went down. So y'all already got y'all side of the story, because that's how y'all do. Y'all don't get both sides and then make a judgment. Y'all already prejudged. Got to make it look good. Got to protect our guys. So I'm like, man, boom, hung up. They called back. I hung up again. Then they come out and see me. I said, look, y'all write what y'all want to write. Y'all already got y'all story. Did y'all talk to him, yes or no? So he was like, well, we can't really reveal that. I said, well, I know, because it's simple procedure, dog. Damn, you can say simple procedure. So I know y'all talked to him already. So y'all go ahead with that shit. I ain't trying to hear it. They fined me $1.2 million for 7 games. And not only did that hurt from that NBA side, but it was a couple other small little endorsement deals from that I had lost, because obviously, in the paper at that time, people think I'm a hothead, didn't want to be connected with my name, which was fine. So the only one who stuck with me through all that was Nike. So, which was cool. I had no regrets with it. Hey, business is business. If that's how you feel, then drop it. Boom. But it affected not only me on the court, but off of the court also. So my thing, I guess I want to ask you, throw in there, did you think of the ramifications on both sides for the things that you were doing when you were fixing these games, when things were happening? Did you think of the ramifications from not only your side with, okay, if I get caught, and if I'm not mistaken, there's some former NBA officials in your bloodline, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so with that, were you thinking like, damn, how would this make Unc feel? If I got caught with this, boom, boom, boom. Or, it was like, damn, was Unc doing this too when he came in? How can I be a better referee? Do I have to do this? Like, were you thinking of the ramifications from both sides? Because it was sure ramifications on my side. I got my wife looking at me like I'm fucking crazy and everything. I'm like, yo, babe, I'm telling you. I told her, I said, I swear on everything. Everybody thought she wild is crazy. Oh, when I say they cheating and this and that, and I'm getting fined for not saying nothing. I'm getting fined for saying shit. I can't do shit on the court. So that's what made me always say, cats make that shit too obvious. Did you think of the ramifications?
Obviously not. And I'm not here to tell you that, that story that you just told was 100% accurate. I'll give you a little bit, very accurate, but I'll give you my version. Just, when Scott Wall made that call and turned his back to report that, I personally felt like you threw the ball, not hard at him, but you threw the ball at him and it hit him in the back. So I felt like you tried to show him up. And of course, I gave you the technical foul, which in my mind, I felt like it was deserved. And then you came at me and, I gave you technical and threw you out. Afterwards, we're in the loading dock and you said something to me. I shouldn't have said anything back to you, and I did. I told them that I did that, and I was 100% wrong. What they did, after the fact, really, I had no control over. And when you say I fix games, I wasn't out there fixing games in the sense that I was putting Sheed or Bonzi or Kobe Bryant to the bench so that certain teams won bets. That's not what I was doing. What I was doing was when we were in morning meetings at, say, 11 a.m., and we'd go over Portland versus the Lakers. And they'd say, listen, this is what I want you to concentrate on tonight. I want you to, watch Sheed in the post. He's pushing, he's holding, he's shoving. Or Bonzi's walking with the ball before he makes his move. When they told us to concentrate on certain things against certain teams, I knew that they were going to be put at advantages and disadvantages. Right. And with that said, I knew the line was off by 4 or 5, sometimes 6 points. I was passing that information off to people, and they were betting millions of dollars on those games.
So you don't think that's fixing?
Right.
All right, we're going to leave it there.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Listen here. Hey, I was intrigued listening to that. Which one you?
Hell yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
you watch NBA, because they got to actually ask the referee who they had. I mean, if y'all remember back in the Portland days, y'all know that's when she was probably at his peak, and Bonzi Wells was at his peak.
Yeah, Bonzi Wells was balling too.
And we know, obviously, if you watch any of those games, how much beef they have with these referees. And, back in the day, I didn't know referees really all like that, except for like a couple, like
right.
The old cat, you know what I mean? There was only a couple that I actually would remember. And to see,
wow,
these was real, like he said, the shit was something that they was doing. He is a referee. This is a referee, so he's telling you what they did. When he said that they made $20 bets before the game to basically say, hey, who could hold the whistle, basically, pause, who could hold the whistle the longest and not call any fouls until it was like something crazy obvious. That's crazy.
That's wild. Man.
It make you think about things in a different perspective coming to this league, man, and kind of verify and validate a lot of stuff I've always been saying, man. Now, man, that's crazy, man. That's wild.
Yeah. But I do like how Tim didn't back down from Sheed either, because he said, that's your view, but let me give you my view. You know what I mean? Because it's always two sides to a story, right?
Right.
And this is another thing why I like this interview, because they was very respectful of each other and think of the history that they had all these years. Like, and Sheed isn't, he's as much of a hood nigga that you can get in the NBA.
He's like, man, this shit messed up money for me, though, man. Like, I lost endorsement deals and shit. Man.
Yeah, but like he said, I ain't had nothing to do with that part. And, I don't have control over that, but I did, this is why I thought you did what you did. And when we go back and look at it, then we're going to have to look at that replay, and we're going to have to see if we see the difference. But at the end of the day, I like this interview because Tim, at this point, had just got out of jail, right? So he did his time for that scandal. Like, he was dealing with.
He did his time for cooking the books,
man.
Because
he was with real mob niggas. Like, this was it was a mob shakedown. This wasn't, he got caught up. It's crazy. He got caught up when they hit the mob. They was wiretapping the mob and happened to catch him.
And that, man, listen, y'all, man. Y'all listen, let me tell y'all something.
I should do a show on this one.
I should do a show, because let me tell y'all something.
This one is a good
if I was to sit up here and break down who really owns and runs the sports, man.
Dave Stern was a genius, though. Let's give it to him. Dave Stern took a shit lead that nobody even, like, if you ever watch that Winning Time series where they talk about the Lakers, they show you how the league was shit. Nobody really paid attention to the NBA. No matter all them great players that we talked about back in the day, nobody watched the NBA. They did delay games. Like, you would watch an NBA game on TV, it was live on your TV, but it was played maybe 8 hours before or the day before or 2 days before. Like they didn't even do live games at first with the NBA. Like the NFL was prime, college football was prime, college basketball was above the NBA. So, you know, David Stern came in and took that shit to the next level. He got the bird of magic. He created narratives in the league. That's what David Stern did. He's the one who, see, this where Verge could go. When we talking about the show today, David Stern is this. He created this.
I better realize who David Stern was, man.
He was low-key a marketing genius. And he maximized the potential of what he could get.
Oh, he was much more than that.
He was.
Right.
I know Verge would tell
He
you
was
that.
much more than that. But that's another topic for another day. But Adam Silver, though. Adam Silver is David Stern 10.0.
10.0.
Right? They're related too. What y'all know about that? That's another topic for another
This
day.
shit getting shows. It's so racist ass.
Like, because they get racist used motherfucking TV shows, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
You feel me? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking about these narratives, man. Hey, man, I gotta say, man, shout out to this dude, Tim, what's his name? Donahue?
Yeah.
Donahue, so that means he's Irish.
Yeah.
Right?
Or Italian or some shit.
Irish.
Irish Italian.
So he or maybe even Scottish. You feel me? But so this dude was clearly working for the one boys, right? Clearly. And cooking the books, man. You feel me? So now you gotta think this is before sports book. This is before any of that. This is when niggas had to know certain type niggas. You know, you had to know people at the gambling spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You had to have what they call them bookies.
Yeah. You had to go to the spot. But like he said, he didn't fuck with the calls too much on the game per se, but he knew what was going on in those meetings.
Right.
And he used those meetings to his advantage. And
right.
It was like, all right. You know what I mean? Like he said, I know they talking about watch sheet in the post. Okay. Now I could call, you know, that's what they want us to call because they ain't going to bring it up in the meetings if they don't want us to call this more. If Bonzi's taking that first step and not releasing the ball before he take that first step, we call him travel every time. That's a turnover. You know what I mean? We could call that in the clutch because NBA players do that every fucking time down there. So, you know, like he said, these are calls that you can call almost every play. So it's not going to be like, oh, like you might be pissed off of the call, but NBA players, they do shit all the time. You know what I mean? We see it. And he was just able to, like he said, if it was a 6-point spread, I knew it wasn't going to hit that spread. So, shit, I just called my people up. Hey, it's not going to hit that spread, brother.
Yeah, man. This glitch, man. Speak on it, man.
This shit, man.
This shit wild.
Told you I had some shit.
This shit, I think I'm still over here like this is confirming everything I've already been knowing and feeling my whole life, especially this past couple 10 years when I've been doing my research. Like I said, who David Stern is and who he connected with. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I knew this shit I knew it was something to this shit. And then that see when I was researching to David Stern and who we connected with, that led me to Roger Goodell.
Yeah. It comes a point in time where you just gotta realize it's too much money for it not to be set up. How
We're talking about $1 billion. We're talking about multi-billion-dollar. And we're talking about the NFL, the NBA, and the NFL alone is worth it's worth like 30-something billion dollars, bro.
NFL is nuts.
Yeah.
That's why it's going worldwide, man. I like that.
He said which ref was Donnie Brasco.
Real shit.
This nigga here on the screen,
man.
Tony Donahue.
Yeah, because he low-key snitched out a lot of them refs. He
Rap
told
bastard.
He said, hey, they was doing it. He said, and like, refs tried to come back, but the thing is, man, my thing is this. After you done did the time, you done got out,
right.
he don't really have no reason to lie like that. And I ain't going to say I'll take his word 100%.
Right.
But if I would give you a percentage, I would say about, I give him 80. 75%. I'll say 75 to 80. I'll probably believe him over these other niggas because he already went to jail.
Y'all said he went to the box, so you know.
Yeah, what was his reason for lying?
He done sit up there, went to the hoops gal, man. You know, so he just got out not too long ago. So you know, what I'm saying he definitely is a credible source. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe sell a couple more books if you juice it up a little bit, but at the same time, we gotta know some of this shit. He wasn't the only one.
He definitely wasn't the only one for sure.
He took the rap for all of them, like he said. Watch this interview, y'all. If y'all ever get a chance, it's a good hour of your time. If you like the NBA or you got any interest in any type of sports, this is a good interview to watch.
And shout out to Rasheed Wallace for having this interview on his platform.
Yeah, him and Bonzi.
That's him and Bonzi together.
Yeah, Ball is Life.
I seen a couple episodes before. Shout out to Rasheed and Bonzi, man. I always rock with Rasheed and Bonzi because I knew they were some street dudes. You know what I'm saying? The league doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Baller doing their thing. The star players going to the NBA All-Star, all that type. You know what I mean? The jerseys and all of that. You know, shout out to them two brothers, man. You know, go subscribe to their podcast, man. You want to speak on it again, Glishman?
No. I was just saying shout out to their podcast and shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna go back and watch this interview myself for real.
Yeah, because this is wild, man, for him to be dropping the science like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? But shout out to Rasheed for, you know what I'm saying, having a civilized grown man adult conversation with this dude who basically was very pivotal and putting a damper in his career, man. Yeah.
Anytime a nigga make you lose 1.2 million,
yeah, that's wild. Right
and you can still have a
conversation with him. Yeah. Like I say, shout out to Rasheed for being a smart businessman, as we see. You know what I'm saying, and having that brother on his platform, man. You feel me?
It's one of my favorite interviews when it comes to basketball. Honestly.
G said he still ain't seen that documentary.
Which one? Detroit Pistons one?
You talking about the Pistons one, G?
That was a good documentary too. Yeah, y'all gotta watch the Malice at the Palace. That's a
my man Kyrie Irving out here balling. You feel me?
You already know he's one of my favorites.
56 to 50. Dallas is up between them and Sac, man.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, I'll put that in the chat for y'all. The link to this one, y'all just copy and paste it because.
Like they'll have to put the link in the chat.
I watched this interview probably about 5 times because it's an old interview. It's not new. But now, yeah, they give you the whole perspective.
Yeah.
And me, I'm a type dude. I like the whole perspective.
I like the whole perspective too, man. Because you can't make a wise decision if you don't have all the information available to you. Mr. O, my Joe from Chicago. What happened, Joe?
You know what I'm talking about? This is the actual referee that she had the most beef with. Like you said, that incident, I remember that incident because it was, NBA, they blow up certain stories and they was talking about when she caught the referee on the dock and they act like he threatened him and all this shit. And, they just cleared it up. It wasn't, well, I think he talked about the threat. I think that was a different game actually because they had real beef. Like we looking at 2 guys that had real beef with each other. I mean, think about it. An NBA player who was a street nigga with millions and a referee with the backing of the mafia.
The mafia, like
2 niggas.
And you gotta know. Now, I wonder, this is what I would ask Rasheed. I wonder if Rasheed knew this though.
Nobody knew. I don't think he knew. He didn't know because what we just saw prior to this video where he was like, he found out on a vacation. Because I kind of played him out of order. I should have played that after this.
Right.
Where she just told you this was after he got knocked. Because what she said on the video I said before, remember he said I was on a family vacation when my homie hit me
up
and told me like, yo, the homie Tim Donahue got caught on a wiretap.
Yeah,
talking
tell
about
about how he fixing the games for the mob and shit.
So that was after this. You know what I mean? So now they telling the story before that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he didn't know. He had a speculation because he would always say that. Like, she was known for always saying that shit, and they called him crazy. Like they say? They call him conspiracy theorists. And that's what they would call she, like, because he'd be like, man, this shit real, this shit fixed. Like, come on now. Like, come on, y'all don't see the shit? Like, he'd be the one that would be saying that in the interviews. Really, the only nigga I could really ever remember in NBA history actually saying that type shit in actual interview press conferences and shit. She was a nut, but I used to respect she.
Yeah,
because he played, man.
And
like,
he was sweet. I say he was nice with it.
He played.
And like I say, he still to this day got some of the dopest nights that ever come out to me.
Nigga had his jump shot on the night instead of
that was dope.
The MJ logo with the
MJ logo. He had the Rasheed logo. That was fire, man. When I remember I first seen him, I had the all white ones with the baby blue joint with the big strap hanging off the back. Them bitches was sick.
Court the only one who still got a pair, probably.
Yeah, Court probably still got his Rasheed Wallace's, man.
Yeah, I don't have one.
He got them exact same pair I'm talking about too. So we both had them shits. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Rain, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Rasheed. Shout out to Bonzi. Shout out to Tony Donahue for coming home with your rat bastard ass, man.
Because he definitely told on a lot of niggas.
Sit up there and, fessing up to your stuff and talking about it like a man coming on the platform. You understand me? I'm pretty sure that video did numbers for my man Rasheed. You understand me? I'm pretty sure it did.
Yeah, check it. What is
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that number. This video did numbers. You got Maxim. Yeah. No, right there. Yeah. Oh, no, hold on. Hit it. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah. 249,000 views, like I said. This video is from 2 years ago, though.
I'm surprised it ain't do more, honestly.
Yeah, but to 250 views, 1,000 views, I'm pretty sure Rasheed is still eating off of this. You feel me?
It's probably definitely going to start going more.
Shout out to my man. Go subscribe to Ballers Life podcast. You know
next week we talking about Balco in the NBA.
Man, I've been listening, man. What have I been telling y'all, man?
Balco.
What have I been telling y'all, man? See, listen, man.
Barry Bonds.
Now listen. Remember I told you I'm gonna do the show on Kobe, right?
Stem cell treatment.
Now Kobe had his pharmaceutical company he was in business with that was using his image and likeness called what was it called?
Kobe was the first nigga to do the stem cell treatment.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Dwayne Wade to do the stem cell.
That's the whole point that I'm saying. And I can't remember, but he had a deal with his own sports enhancement supplement with a company called High Tech Pharmaceuticals.
I gotta go on vacation. Yeah, he was about to get some big shit.
And Kobe was due to testify against them because he had came across the information due to his context with the Asian woman who owns an online streaming service for educational classes for pre-K kids called VIP Kids out of China, right? And through his contacts with her, he found out that High Tech was lacing their enhancement drugs with opiates, and they were using the name Black Mamba. And Kobe was going to court to sue their asses.
Okay.
Right? And that's not it.
There's
more. There's more. Trust me. Kobe was into some shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this shit is gonna blow y'all's fucking minds, man.
I'm gonna have to watch streaming.
You feel me? This shit's gonna blow y'all minds, man. You hear me? Like, really? When I think about when I came across all this information, I'm like, damn, I would have never guessed that Bane was into all of this.
Man, he was a smart dude, bro.
You feel me?
And what was crazy is
damn. Well, I'm talking about
whatever you bring up. I like I said, I'm not surprised by a lot of these any entertainer, all the shit that we hear about, whatever it is, you pull it from the sky. Any article, we hear about the British. I don't know if Verge tapped on the British shit. You know what I mean? Where they pulling that shit out the sky, where they like, prayers up, because anybody that got cancer, I know that shit ain't nothing to play with. Prince Henry or Charles or Princess Kate, whoever got cancer, like, that's crazy. And I just hope that they get past that, because I already know that's definitely damaging to the family. But then when you see the stories and headlines, it also kind of make you think, like, how much of this shit is real, man? Like, this is why I always tell you all this media propaganda shit. What birds talk about, it's all smoke. A lot of shit is smoke and mirrors. So we gotta see why some headlines even make it to the headlines. Why do some stories garnish more attention to get to that point than others? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself that. And right now, more than ever, y'all see the Baltimore bridge shit.
What y'all know about the fire that happened in the bridge in Ohio today? A couple hours after the bridge collapsed in Baltimore due to the boat tapping it.
They said the fucking light.
Today in Ohio, in Independence, Ohio, an explosion happened under the same style type of bridge. I don't know if the bridge collapsed or not, but it was a huge fire under it today.
It's crazy.
Oh, you talking about the documentary about the ref?
It was only one person. It was a girl that actually asked me that question today. That DM'd me and asked me about the bridge. She said, "Do you think it was a terrorist attack?"
Possibly.
And because I used to talk about that shit.
That's a major port too in Baltimore where that happened at. That bridge is connecting the mainland to a major port, man. It's connecting that port.
I deal with
the mainland. The port is connected to the mainland by that bridge, man.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm already looking at some of my routes. Luckily, it didn't affect none of my routes that I deal with.
You said you gonna call me after the show, all right, cuz.
Yeah, because that, like you said, but luckily that's not the main. 95 is the main bridge.
Man, listen to
but
me,
that
man.
bridge is going to also cause more effect where traffic goes over to the bridge.
Yeah, man.
A lot of business. So, you always got to think that. If you close a bridge off in the city, that means that the traffic has to go somewhere else, right?
Right. Has to.
So now that's going to slow down transportation.
And Baltimore is a huge port city.
Yeah, so
Baltimore is one of the biggest port cities on the East Coast. I wonder if y'all know that about Baltimore, man.
Think about it. Seafood.
Why you think The Wire was? Why you think that they had to show The Wire? They had a whole season surrounded around the docks and all that shit, man. You feel me?
Season 3.
That's a big, huge part of the economy down there in Baltimore, man. Is the damn docks, man. It's one of the biggest docks in the world. I don't think a lot of people understand that about the.
That's
over
where
in
the Wire
Baltimore.
is here.
Baltimore is a port city.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's wow, man. I like that. That's a good way to end the show, L, for real, man. That was dope. Wow, man. That just confirmed a lot of stuff. Like I said, I already do, but just to see it in that raw form, and then I see it on Rashid's platform like that, like same dude who sit up here, who would think that same dude who sit up here basically had a hand in basically screwing your career to some extent and making you lose out on bread. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can sit up here years later and have a conversation about it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's dope. I mean, we're about to get up out of here, though. Glitch, man, what you want to say in closing, man?
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my brother Stacks, man. Shout out to L's, man. Good content every time we come up here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all that real, that raw. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all click on that bell. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Hit that like button.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Do a goddamn triple Lindy onto that like button. I'm talking about goddamn do a damn Jimmy Fly, Superfly, Snickers, Swan Dive onto that like button. You understand what I mean, man? You understand? Some of y'all probably don't know who Superfly Jimmy Snicker is, though, man. I'm talking about, I might be a little bit.
I don't know about Superfly.
They got Jamal Crawford too.
They got Jamal Crawford commentating on the Dallas and Sacramento game, Jack.
This is NBA.
Shout out to Jamal Crawford, y'all, man. If y'all turn to it right now, man. TNT right now. They got Jamal Crawford commentating on the halftime show for the Dallas.
Shout out to Crawford.
Shout out to Crawford, man.
I'm gonna send him this show in his comments, man. I'm gonna DM that nigga, send him this show, man. Tell him, hey, man, you gotta come to A-Real Talk.
Yeah, but we got love for you, man. Come on to A-Real Talk, give us an interview, man. We up and coming podcast, man. Come and give us an interview, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate what you contribute to the league, man. You know what I'm talking about? We understand the narratives that get pushed. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy that this man was putting up numbers like that off the bench for that long, and like towards the end of his career, he's still showing like he still got it better than most of you niggas. Rookie, y'all paying hundreds of millions of dollars to do it, and he ain't. I think that's crazy. He ain't get picked up by a squad, man. That's crazy. Man.
480 people, bro. You telling me 480 people and not even 3 people was doing what he was able to do in that last month? Hey, as Bird said, it could be questioned.
It could be questioned. It could be argued, man.
It could be argued.
Glitch, man. Can I get it? It could be argued, bro.
Definitely be argued.
It could be argued.
It could be argued, man.
How many niggas was averaging 30 for a month? 30 and 6 and 6.
That's wild.
31 and 6. Matter of fact, we're gonna put it right. 31 and 6 and 6. In their last month, and then drops 51 points
in their last
game that season, and don't get picked up the next season. Can we get? I need somebody, any of y'all statisticians, please tell me if it's anybody who even had half of those numbers. I'm gonna tell you to bring in half of those numbers. Tell me if it's anybody that had half of those numbers on their last game, that had 25 points on their last game and averaged 15 and 3 assists for a whole month, and didn't get picked up the next year. Tell me if somebody averaged half of that and didn't get picked up the next season. Please tell me. And I got we're gonna run a money contest. Fuck it. If you can find somebody that didn't get picked up the next season that averaged that, I got $15 for you.
About $15.
Since we taking it to half, we're gonna do 15 for the points. I got $15 for anybody that can show me anybody that averaged 15 points, 3 assists, and hit 25 points or more on their last game and didn't get picked up the next season. I got $15 for you. And Stacks,
$15.
Matter of fact, I give you 20. It's a free 20.
Making it even dub.
Even dub. And hit Stacks up. And then if you could tell me that the nigga didn't get picked up the next season, averaging half that, I'll give you $20 just for doing some due diligence.
Hey, there you go. He got the $20 on fucking.
Hey, unless they retire. If they retire, nah, somebody that just didn't get picked up the next season. It has to be somebody. If they retired, that's different. But if they just didn't get picked up the next season,
I know somebody.
All right, well, Rob, you could get the 20 if you could send it to me. It just didn't get picked up.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
And did not get picked up.
Yeah, did not get picked up. Not somebody that said I'll retire. I'm just done with the game. Somebody that didn't get picked up by no team the next year, and they had to hit 25 or more their last game too. Because he had 51.
He had 51.
So they got at least, like I said, half. I'm giving you half. At least half. Give me half. 25 points at least, right? He had 51. I'm just saying, say a nigga.
That's crazy. That's wild to me, man. That's wild.
If you score 25 in your last game, you showing me you can still play the game, right?
G said, I heard that Ayers was going to give him a few billion to start another league. Oh, yeah?
Who was?
Who you talking about? Give who?
What did he say? I can't see that.
He said he heard that Ayers was going to give him a few billion to start another league. Give who?
Give who? Yeah. I'd be down, yeah.
You talking about the ref? You talking about Tony Donahue?
Like
you talking about Tony Donahue?
It's just gonna be hard to take the superstar because the money is so much in the NBA.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, man. You know, to start a new league.
But it is a lot of
them,
players.
Them Arab dudes and all them dudes, they're gonna have to start.
Now,
they got the money to do it. Don't get it twisted.
They just did the golf.
They have the money to do it.
They literally bought golf.
Right.
They took golf from America. Like, we'll take that off. All them niggas that was like, we ain't gonna do no deals. Them niggas got bought.
That's crazy.
Hey, that golf shit, hey, Virgil, hey.
I'm already into this golf.
Do a show. That golf, that Saudi Arabia shit.
Them dudes make bread.
Hey, so the only people that get Saudi Arabia combined.
How you think Tiger got to where he was at?
Tiger literally but Tiger could have made one. Well, Tiger did make a good deal off of this Saudi Arabia shit, but there's some niggas that lost a lot of money on that shit because they should have signed with Saudi Arabia first. And they offered them like $500 million on top. Like, nigga, we got $500 for you. Nigga turned it down. Now he only getting like 150, 200. But I mean, shit. I mean, tomatoes, right?
Hey, man.
I mean,
1 billion, 3 billion, 500 million, $1 billion.
Right. Like, to me, I mean, shit. Just give me $1 million.
I'll be good. You know.
You start getting the 200.
What you want to listen to on the ride? What you want? Glitch, man. We're gonna let Glitch pick the song that we ended with for the night, man.
Had a track with all three of us on it.
Shit, man.
All me. Alfredo.
No, it's all of us on that track. I can't think if it's a track with just me. I don't think me and you and Glitch got no tracks with just us three.
Oh, see, that means we got work to do.
You hear that, Glitch?
I got the splitter too today. I just got the splitter.
You got the mic too?
I got a mic.
So we good to go now?
We are good to go now.
What's probably
I just got it today.
I ain't got nothing to do Saturday. I got nothing planned Saturday.
Well, it's Julie's birthday tomorrow. Yeah, Julie's birthday in about 40 minutes.
Oh, that's what's up.
So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like this weekend.
What we gonna listen to on the ride out, Glitch?
I've been spending a lot of money lately. It's like this shit keep getting back and back. Well, fuck it, we're gonna make it happen.
Can you hear me, Glitch?
Glitch,
you just dropped out or something?
Is he still on? I can't see it. Yeah, he's still on.
No, I
Glitch.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah, I'm still on here. I'm trying to think, man. Hell, I don't know what to play.
What you want to hear? Some from Palmers and Leaves, Up in Smoke, Volume 1, Palmers and Leaves, Volume 2. You want what you want? You know? This over there, workout writer's block. Don't even trip. I got you, Glitch.
I got Alfredo. I just joined with all.
Don't even trip, man.
Who all was on that? It's everybody except for John. Right? Do we have, man, the other joints? We don't have a track with all of us on it. We do not have a triumph yet. We need a triumph track. We got songs with 5 out of the 6, but we don't got all 6 on the track. It's always one nigga missing. Really, okay, well,
I'm gonna just go ahead and take y'all back in the day, then, right? You feel me?
I'm gonna start reading.
I'm gonna take y'all back in the day.
John.
You understand me? We gotta hear y'all. We appreciate everybody tapping in with us tonight. You understand me, man? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You understand me? Tomorrow we're getting straight to it. You feel me? Tomorrow is Wednesday, all right? And we're gonna be discussing, you understand me, universal basic income. Right?
Social.
I done sit up here and told y'all about this stuff with Elon Musk and Spearhead. I told y'all, man, I don't trust this dude, man.
What's that about, bro?
Universal basic income, and I've been telling y'all about basic income, universal income, where we all make the same amount of money at our jobs.
Oh, just across the board?
Yeah, depending on, I mean, not across the board, but it's going to be basic pay for certain jobs depending on where you live and where you stay at, where you live at, and your social credit score is going to determine where you live and where you work. I'll keep telling y'all, assigned employment is on the way. Assigned housing is on the way. It's already here. It's been here. We've been preemptively programmed to this shit for years.
I see they just in California they approved by 2030.
Yeah, giving these illegal immigrants loans to get houses. That's crazy. Now they about talking about letting these motherfuckers get guns.
Well, they're talking about all electric cars by 2035.
Exactly.
In California, and then they about to expand that to 16 states by 20.
It's already here, man. We already got electrical vehicles
we're gonna have
here.
all electric cars, right?
I keep telling y'all, UN Agenda 2030 is in full effect, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Tomorrow night, tap in with us. We're gonna be discussing the universal basic income.
That's crazy.
What you know about getting a mean median wage, depending on how you behave in society. How you behave in society.
How you butt dance.
Yes, it's going to be strictly based off of how you behave in society. Go watch the episode called Nosedive, Season 3, Volume 1 of Black Mirror on Netflix. Season 3, Episode 1, Netflix series, Black Mirror. Watch the episode. It's called Nosedive. That is exactly where our society is headed.
Is Black Mirror the one where you can control the alternate endings? And
Yep, that's the one of them. Yep. Okay. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, man. You know what I'm talking about? We had to chop it up tonight. You understand what I'm saying, man? We listening to some of this bunch of boys on the way out. You dig?
Yeah, I'm glad
on
we
the
got
old
to really
school
talk about
side,
it
man.
tonight, too.
Yeah, because you know the narratives, man. We got to expose the narratives. We got to shine a light on the narratives. We can't let them keep getting them off, man, because they're going to be putting it off. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga,
this how they take
Kyrie,
advantage
man.
this is how they take advantage of us, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gone, man. Y'all have a good evening.
This nigga Kyrie, nice nigga, man. These niggas better.
Boy, Kyrie out here balling.
I'll be that nigga called the guaranteed. Ready, so you can put the spotlight on me. Steady, I'm so cold that I'm sure to freeze. 0 degrees, but I'm hotter than the summer's heat. I hit hard, knock a nigga out his fucking sneaks. The way I spit, make a nigga wanna slur speech. I'm on another level, you gotta fly to reach. Who got the flies freaks? I'm bagging 5 apiece. I am a fucking beast. I know I said it once, I had to say it twice. Because I'm fucking nice. You big nigga, but you small like a grain of rice. I go and name the price to get his apples. I'm fucking up the game. I'm like a hurricane. So when I make it flood, I'm probably making rain. I'm getting hella change. Turn the dollar bills into them dollar bills. Gotta turn the meals. Yeah, I'm so for real. No, shit's a get them chill. They like platypus. The way they cut bills. Like B.I.C. I get silly. Diamonds got a T-Boss touch. They so chillin'. All these hoes get split like Phyllis. I'm a fresh prince, but no, I'm not willing.
Oh, nah, that's true, G. That's actually true, G. And he also is about to start a movie production studio with guess who? Chadwick Boseman. We're going to talk about it next week.
You already know what it is. Get money over it.
We out here balling tonight, bro.
Ramadan Kyrie.
Ramadan, cops. This nigga ain't ate since fucking nigga earlier this morning.
They say Ramadan Kyrie is different, bro.
You can see it in my swag. I can see it in the trash. I got to represent. Yeah, that's what I represent. See, Dub veteran. Stripes like a peppermint. Ain't nobody better, man. Yeah, I'm a better man. Get the cheddar. No dice, I'm a better man. 10 clocks, poker dots, full. But a fireman. 6 shots. Hip hop, yeah, from the frying pan. I'm a lion, man. And lunch is the next meal. Timberlands, yeah, you can get the left heel to the next meal. I'ma get a trill. Sick money kills. I'ma check the bills. Nauseous get it cracking. You a paper napkin. Split up in half. Make his ass a fraction. Like division, man. It's your decision, fam. It's your decision, man. Get the forensics, man. We get the digits, fam. You scoring out the game. I need to look back. Let me hear my name. Sick. I get you clipped by 6, fam. Glitch. Guaranteed I.N.E. Winning this event. We changing up the obstacles. Cause the flow is logical. Now we make it possible. Sick. I get you clipped by 6, fam. Glitch. Guaranteed I.N.E. Winning this event. We changing up the obstacles. Cause the flow is logical. How we make it possible.
You know, every day, no days off.